When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new gods for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having indirect object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together a legislative body that places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative power, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amounts and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do, in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Love it. Absolutely love it. That was the Declaration of Independence, written by Thomas Jefferson and read by the great John F. Kennedy Jr. Gone too soon, man. Gone too soon. And I love those guys because they're freedom fighters, true American patriots, and men that were willing to die for their country, and one of them did. And it's just a reminder that we need to stand up and fight against the tyranny of what's going on today. That Declaration of Independence you just listened to was a list of grievances, 23 grievances to be exact. And oh, look at and we have a lot of grievances today, so we have to make sure that we stand up and yell out those grievances, whether it's from within or from the propagandists and the people that are in charge of the money printer. And again, I couldn't ask to fight alongside with me a better group of ladies and gentlemen like yourselves, our gold and silver stackers that came before us, patriots, freedom fighters, Bitcoiners, and in particular, the Bitcoiners for Freedom group and the in the future group. So thank you guys so much for joining me every single day. Lock hands in, and again, we got a lot of work to do, a lot of battles to win, but we will win this war against the evilness and the tyranny of the money printer. What is up, guys? It is Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. As you can see here, we're at the Bitcoin block height of 910,946. TikTok next block. Let's welcome everybody in here. Let's take a roll call and see who's here. Samantha Nakamoto, first of her name, daughter of Satoshi Nakamoto. Welcome in, ma'am. How are you? Good to see you, ma'am. Very good to see you. Welcome back. She's been first on the list a lot lately, Samantha. Thank you very much, ma'am. We appreciate it. Jay Rimmer's in the house. Jay Rimmer says, hey, I'm here. Put me in. I got you, man. How you doing, Jay Rimmer? Good to see you. Joey from Sats Venture says, skibbity-doo-dah. What's up, Joey? Joey, how you doing? You should be a comedian, man. Yee-hee, yes. Joey, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Nat Financial Advice. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Chad. What's up, NFA? How are you doing? I got you on the wheel. Very good to see you, sir. How was your day today? Lauren Stern says, hello, everyone. Lauren, how are you, man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back, man. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Jerry and Freedom fam. How's everyone today? We're doing good, Emily. I think I'm doing well. How are you? Fanny had her chemo today, so we got to say our prayers for her. She's been fasting for quite a bit, almost a week, and she had her chemo today, so they're probably going to be quiet in the back. So, as a family, they're going to be there and supporting their mother and his wife, and we all love the Backpacker family, man. So get well soon, Fanny. We know how strong you are, man. Good to see you, Emily. Joey says, hey, everyone. Hi, Joey. Jay Remmer, Lauren. Hello, Samantha. Hi there, NFA. Emily, hello. Hello, Emily. Emily, hello. The beautiful one, Emily. Jay Remmer. Samantha Nakamoto says, hello, Lauren. Hello, Samantha Nakamoto. Hi, everyone listening in the background today. Fanny Packer had chemotherapy today. She's not feeling too well, so I'm taking care of the kiddos, making dinner, etc. Love you all. We love you too, man. We love you too. You're a damn good husband and a father, man. Commend you, man. Good to see you, brother. Sean is back. Sean Covert, how are you, man? Good to see you, sir. Welcome back in, man. My boy, Sean. Hopefully you can win some sats today, man. How are you today, brother? Good to see you, Sean. Good evening, BFF fam. VHF, how are you, sir? Good to see you, my brother. The controversial one. How you doing? BTC Backpacker fam, we love you. Prayers for Fanny and the rest of the fam. Absolutely. Absolutely. We love that family. BTC Backpacker, tell her we wish for her to feel better. Yep. She's strong, though. She's a strong lady, man. Good evening, VHF. Good afternoon, friends. Kramer, how are you, sir? Good to see you, brother. Kramer Industries. How was your day, my brother? Very nice to see you again. Hi, VHF. Fanny. I'm being quiet because my grandson is taking a nap out there. Hi, Kramer. Emily and Samantha. Pepe Le Pew. Sean, how are you? He says, good day, everyone. Good day, Sean. How are you, sir? Very good to see you again. Uh-oh. He's coughing out there. He's waking up. I think. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me check on him for a second. Make sure he's okay. He just fell asleep on the couch. Leaving the... I'll play that later. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me check on one
Coins
second.
going to 1 million is when, not if.
I think that's part of what's making this new era of Bitcoin fun, is the increasing certainty that it gets to 1 million in the 2030 to 2032 area. That's something itself that I've never been able to put a year on Bitcoin hitting 1 million until this year. So this is the first year I've been like, okay, by 2032, you might expect Bitcoin to be at $1 million. That's 7 years from now. The next order of magnitude magnitude. We hit 10,000 in 2017. So 7-8 years to from 10 to 100, another 7 to a million. And you can really put it there and be like, yeah, the next order of magnitude is 7 years away. That's amazing. It means that at this portion of the cycle, we should be thinking about 200, 250. And so I am starting to think that 200 to 300 is what my expectation has been for the last few years, but it's starting to lock in. I think I was doing some back of the envelope that 225, somewhere around there in the next 12 to 18 months seems very realistic to me. The numbers that I was using there, 70,000 on realized and 3x on the MVRV puts us at 210. And I really like thinking about 210. It's a nice multiple of 21 as well.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Sorry about that, guys. He was damn near falling off the couch, man. I had to turn the TV back on for him and put his show on. He's halfway, in and out. So thank you for your patience. Jay Remmer says, don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you, Jay Remmer. Appreciate that very much, man. Great day, Jerry. What about you? I'm good, man. My stomach was hurting me real bad earlier, man. Oh, man. Real bad. But I'm doing a lot better, man. A lot better. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Packer, boom. Good to see you. What's good, Geraldo? Sin Diesel's in the house. Sin, what's up, my boy? How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. I like that nickname you gave me yesterday. Sat Turner. You know what I thought it was? I thought it was, they got Nat King Cole. I thought it was Sat King Cole. But I'll take Nat Turner, though. Both of them were great people. The Sensei. The man. The Renaissance man. Sin, how you doing, man? Appreciate that nickname, bro. Appreciate that, man. Very much. Heidi ho, Megalomedia. Media. How are you? How you doing, man? Megalomedia. Good to see you, man. Very good to see you. I had to crack open my old phone the other day to get something out, or this morning, and I found a couple videos in there, guys. It wasn't on my ex Samantha. It was a girl that used to rent a room from me at my house, and I'll show you her later. Her name is Maria. Pretty cool, and I think she's one of the reasons why me and Samantha fell out. Because every time Samantha came over, lately she would see her, and she's a pretty cool girl, man. I'll show you guys her later. Her name was Maria. So commercial break. Hi, folks. How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. I miss Maria. Maria was a really good friend of mine, man. She broke up with her boyfriend, and it's just a terrible situation. She just, wanted a good man in her life, But I'll tell you her story a little bit later. Sin. Samantha says, hi, Sin. Diesel. Woke up Bullets. Hello, Jerry and everyone. How's everyone doing? We're doing good, man. He woke up like this. What's up, brother? How are you? Woke up bullish. Welcome back, sir. I woke up bullish this morning. The Gambler said, what's up, brother? How are you, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. I don't know if you want me to put you on the wheel or not. Let me know. Hola, Sensei. Doing good. And you, sir? Good, man. Good to hear that. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, Sean. Like I said, my stomach was hurting a little bit. But my grandson likes to jump up and down on my stomach. So I'll show you guys later what me and my grandson do for fun. Couple things we do. WB, hello. Magic Moolah. He's in the house. He says, hi, everyone. Hi, Magic Moolah. What's that Magic Moolah stand for anyway? Is there a magic money out there that I don't know about? How you doing, sir? Great to have you back. Hello, Emily. Welcome back, Sean. Thank you, Emily, for saying that. Sending love to the Superwoman, BFF, Anita, and the entire B Pizzle familia. Yes. We love them, man. Strong family. Based family. Hello, Moolah. Good walk and talk today, Jerry. Oh, thank you, Lauren. You know what's funny? I did that yesterday. That was the one I did yesterday after I did my the spam war video. I just shot that for like 10, 11 minutes. But when I tried to upload it from Rumble on my phone, it took forever. So, and what Lauren is talking about is he's talking about this right here. I made a video on another platform, and let's just say it was a little different than my other videos, a little bit. Not too much. So if you guys want to check me out, wasn't talking about Bitcoin. I was talking about other things. The things that most of you guys don't want to hear me talk about. I talked about that. And Emily, I think you'd get a kick out of that one if you haven't seen it already. So make sure you guys go over to my, Bumble channel and check it out. Thanks for the reminder, Lauren. Appreciate it. Same name, Jerry Loves Freedom. Hello, VHF, Samantha M's. Good afternoon, ladies. Yo, what's up, BFF family? Put me on that wheel, Jerry. I got you, y'all. How you doing, sir? How are you? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Maria. I looked at my phone. I said, "Wow, I haven't seen Maria in a long time, man." We're gonna say hello to Maria. Maria can cook her butt off. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that, Emily. Sean, we love you, man. Come on in with us every day, brother. You're gonna love it here, man. We have a lot of fun, bro. A lot of fun, Sean. Emily, yay, yeah. What's up, Ems? Dang, I thought you were gonna find some lost sets on the phone. I was rooting for you, Tyra Banks. No, that was good, but this is pretty good, Sin. If I do say myself, Maria is something else. She just had a low self-esteem, and she's just, I'll explain about her when I show you her. She's a trip, man. She would ask me to help film, stuff in the kitchen. I said, all right, I'll help you or whatever. Sometimes she's just set up the camera, but other times she want me to be like right next to the food, and she'd do a voiceover and stuff, just stuff she kept to herself. She might have uploaded it later on YouTube. I don't know, but she's a pretty nice girl. Mushiki said, hello, Mushiki. What's up, bro? How are you? I was thinking about Maria. I almost forgot you, Mushiki. And you will soon see Maria. She's definitely not Samantha's best friend. Mushiki. Hey, finger pick. What's up, brother? How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Emily is happy you're here. I'll tell you that right now. She is happy you're here, sir. See? Moon finger picked. Hi, yes. Eminem. Rumblevid was fire. Oh, there he is. Trent. Thank you, sir. I've been waiting on you to come in here, sir. I appreciate you, man. First of all, let me say this. Somebody sent me, let's see, hold on. Somebody sent me in 30 sats. So thank you. And also this morning, I received a 1,000 sat referral bonus this morning, which was really cool. If I can push the button. A referral bonus. So that was cool. So get on Speed Wallet, man, and start telling people about it. You'll start getting referrals. They just start popping in there, But Trent kept his streak going. And thank you again, Trent. My goodness, man. Let's see. Oh, look at Joey. Hold on. I got to do Joey first. Joey sent in 777 sats. A Joey zap. A heavenly zap. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate that, bro. That's a lot of sats, man. Thank you. And Trent said, I'm gonna send in the inaugural 1858 every single day. I guess I wouldn't be inaugural, but for the great state of Minnesota. Thank you so much, Trent. I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you. And thank you for saying that, man. I appreciate it. I was doing my thing, man. I was doing my thing on that one. I love it, Jerry. Okay, I guess you saw it. All right, cool. I'm like I said, when my grandson leaves, guys, Emily, I am going to be making more of those videos. So you're gonna hear some thoughts on me. Did you hear what I said about the 2020 selection, Emily? I think you heard that. Samantha Grumble left a quick comment on the video. Oh, thank you, Samantha. I haven't been back over there. I haven't looked at it. But thank you, Samantha. I gotta go back. I gotta freaking go back to the other video I did on YouTube about the scammer war, or the spammer war. Excuse me. Same thing. Thank you, Samantha. Hi, Trent. We need to get those sub numbers and view numbers up over there. Yeah, it's a grind on Rumble, man. I don't expect a bunch of people to watch. You know what I mean? It's just my little platform to rant. You know what I mean? So I'm good, Jerry. How you doing? Good to hear that, man. Good to hear that. I'm doing good today. Doing good. Like I said, my grandson was wearing me down. By the way, let me show you some of the things me and my grandson does. He's a trip, man. My grandson's a trip, and see if I can show you something here. I have it in here. Yeah, this is what me and him do when nobody else is around. He likes Michael Jackson. He really starts getting down on that. You know what I mean? I look a little brighter in the light too, if you ever notice. Anyone notice the channel name changed to Jerry Hates Democrats? Oh, I've always been that way, brother. Gray Motion. Gray Motion, what's up, bro? I'll put you on the wheel. How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Very good to see you. Very good to see you. That's a copyright right there, isn't it? Yeah, he likes Michael Jackson, man. Welcome in, Gray. Bug's back. How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. He's back. The dollar dude's going to be happy to see you, bro. Good to have you, man. Gray, hi. Hey, new here. Hey, Rich Risk. BPTV. How are you, man? How do we answer? Just like you just did, man. Rich Risk. All you got to do is comment, man. Rich Risk. You got to be, well, you actually got to do 4 things to get on the wheel of Satoshi and win Rich Risk. You have to be a subscriber, number 1. Have you done that yet, sir? That's what I need to know. Have you hit that subscribe button? Number 2 is if the wheel lands on your name, you had to hit the like button. And I know if you hit the like button. 3, you got to have a speed wallet. If you don't have one, there's a link down below, Rich Risk. And you click on that, download the speed wallet to your phone. It's the official, unofficial wallet of this channel. And you will earn 500 free sats once you move them around a little bit. And 4 is you got to be here when I, if you win and I call your name, okay? So good to see you, man. How'd you find the channel, if you don't mind me asking? Hey there, Bug. Ricky Ricardo, praise the Lord, use the charts like a Bitcoin store. Ricky Ricardo, how are you, man? Good to see you. You want me to put you back on the wheel or what, brother? I'll put you on there. Let me know if you don't want me to, though. Man, I got a lot of freaking comments. Ricky Ricardo, good to see you, man. Good to see you. I'm going to show you guys Maria here soon. Was that me? I made a new account in the middle of the night. Right? Hold on, Trent. Hello, everybody. Emily, 26 watching, 11 likes, bro. Tell him, Sharper. My man, Sharper. What's up, brother? He's the like police. Yeah, man. Hit the like button, guys. Only if you like it. I guess you guys don't want to win sats. You got to hit the like button, guys, to do that. To get on the wheel and to win, please and thank you. Hello out there. It is your voice. Ian, how are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Very good to see you, sir. How are you? Let me put Ian up here. My man, Ian. He is a legend on this channel from Clean Your Machine. Thank you again for yesterday, sir, for stopping by yesterday. And I appreciate you, man, very much. Ian, how are you? How was the family? How's business? How was work today? And did you make some good tips today, sir? Good to see you. Welcome, Rich. Everyone, hello. Ian, let's go. Yes, I got 2 pretty good videos today. Decent ones. Sharper, Sin, hope all is well. Yes, Ian. Buenos Vitos, Rich. VHS, Sharper. Hello, Emily, Sharper, CYM, Sam. You know it, Sid. Hello, Jerry. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. How are you? This an oldie and a goodie. Yeah, man. He likes Michael Jackson. When I tell you guys, oh, I'm so busy with my grandson, that's what we're doing, guys. You know what I mean? MJ for the win. Yes. Sonny, Jerry just dropping by to drop a like. Thank you, man. Can't stay. Okay. Good to see you, Sonny. Thank you for doing that, bro. Appreciate that. Peppy, MJ the GOAT. He is. Sonny, Gray, Peppy, MJ still sounds good. He does. 2469. What's that for? What'd I miss? What'd you do? What are you referring to, man? I know it's something funny. Somebody just sent me. Oh, look at this. Ian with a CYM's app, 2,500 sats. Thank you very much, Ian. I appreciate that. Sorry, Sin. I'm a little behind in the comments, so maybe I'm missing what you're saying. Ian, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Name still kind of big. Yeah, reverse jackpots. He's in the house. How are you, man? Good to see you, sir. Let's see, 3636. My man, reverse. He's in the house. Yeah, we got a good one, man. It is still, we are in the midst of the Bitcoin gold rush, man. You know what I mean? We're in the beginning stages of it. I'm still working. I'll try make it back. I have a blessed day, Jerry and chat. Okay, you out here? Okay, Sean. Let me know when you come back, brother, and I'll put you back on the wheel, all right? Good to see you, bro. Very good to see you. Put you here. I am right there. Try to keep this thing even. Steven. Thank you, Sean. RJ, Sharper. Hey, Jerry. Hey, all. Hope all is well. Steven, what's up, bro? Long time no see, man. My man, Steven. How are you? 3636. Steven, hot enough for you today? Jesus. Steven, Blunt Man, Bitcoin. It's my neighbor right here, guys. Blunt Man, Bitcoin. Good to see you, man. How's everything? I know you've been working your butt off, huh? Blunt Man. Hello, everybody. Welcome back, Blunt Man. Great day. Still haven't smoked cigarettes since May 25th. That's what I'm talking about. Ian, love to see that, man. Love to see it. Don't tell Trent my sad total. He always likes to dethrone me. That is not sad, brother. You got him beat right now. You got him beat. Your official zap is bigger than Trent's. Now, that's no disrespect to Trent. Trent always does more than his number, but your 2,500 is bigger than his 1858. So thank you, Ian. Ian, how did you come up with that anyway, the 2,500? That's just something random you started doing with Jor or something? Nice, CYM, VHF. Boom. Official. That's great. Yeah, that is great, Ian, by the way. Congratulations on that, brother. That is not an easy thing to do, bro. Not an easy thing to do. What's up, man? VHF, what's new? Been offline for a while. Yes, you have, man. I've seen that. I've seen the CYM. I started vaping again. Okay. Jason Europe is in the house. Jason, what's up, man? How are you, brother? Jason Europe. Good to see you, young man. Good to see you. Blunt Man Europe. I've got the biggest black truck in Alberta. It's a 2,500 Dodge. I don't know. I'm a bit of a retard. Got it. Okay. I had a feeling it might not have been random. Okay, cool. That's cool, man. Jason, you. And that is good. Smoking, vaping, so addicting. Talking from experience and having to stop. Yeah, that's not an easy thing to do, man. You know, we all have vices. You know what I mean? All of us got some, and most of it's bad. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, it's 4:24 my time. And let me show you. I think I might show you guys Maria real quick. See why I am. You would fit right in here in Texas, brother. Yeah, with that truck. I won second place in dog grooming competition at the Mandalay last week with a client's Bichon Frisch. Wow, congratulations, bro. Congratulations. Let me take a second to find this video real quick. Because I told Maria, the girl I'm getting ready to show you, I used to rent her a room that when I get famous one day, I want her to be my personal chef because she's pretty good. I mean, she's pretty good. Hold on one second. Yeah, she's good, man. She's good, guy. I'm gonna show you something. This is one of my favorite dishes she used to cook. Now let me give you the backstory on her, guys, real quick. Oh, I forgot it's a shiny. I forgot it's a shiny ass black truck in Alberta. Also, yes. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Yes, I love smoking. That's my problem. We all love something, man. We all love something. Matt, I love something too. I'm getting ready to show you here in a minute. Good morning, team. Matt, what's up, brother? How are you, man? Good to see you. 3, 7, 3, 7. Matt FRL. So backstory on Maria's this. She broke up with her boyfriend, and she needed a place to stay, and she asked me if she could stay. I said sure. I rented her a room. Samantha didn't like it too much, but I did it anyways. And you're gonna see why Samantha didn't really like her too much. So without further ado, let me see. Let me find her here real quick, guys. Because she's something, man. She's something. Let's see. Just This is it right here. This is her cooking smash burgers. Okay. Smash burgers are my favorite, guys. So she really knows what she's doing here. Okay. So this is from a few years ago. So take a look at my old friend Maria, my old roommate, I guess.
Here's a late night smash idea. Let me show you how to make my barbecue chip mac and cheese smash burgers. Once the pasta is cooked, we're adding our thick load of heavy cream and our seasonings, giving that a mix, and then we're adding our 3 cheese blend. I use mild cheddar, sharp cheddar, and mozzarella, and this is a different way than you guys have seen me do mac and cheese before. This way it'll set up perfectly on top of the meat. You guys also know I always tell you to massage the meat, but for smash burgers you really don't want to play with the meat too much. That way it gets but for smash.
So sorry, guys, I think I was on mute. So she didn't play around. You know what I mean? She would show me like, hey, this is, it took a while to do this. She said, this is how you smash the meat and everything. I'm like, wow, really? So pay attention to what she's saying here, guys. She's a professional, man. She's a professional. Yeah. I got confused, Sharper.
You guys also know I always tell you to massage the meat, but for smash burgers you really don't want to play with the meat too much. That way it gets those nice crispy edges. So we smash, flip, add cheese, add the mac and cheese on top, and then I use my favorite barbecue chips that I actually fly cross country to get. And that's a
Yeah, she's fly across the country to get those chips, guys. You see those chips? Do you see those chips? She went all the way across the country to get them, man. And she gets really happy when she gets in the kitchen. She starts dancing around and everything else. She's something else, man. Again, I found this video on my old phone. I'm like, wow, I gotta go to my old phone again. She's my great friend, guys.
that I actually fly cross country to get. And that's about it, guys. It really does not take long, probably less than 30 minutes. I also made some fries to go with it on the side, but it is so good for a late night meal. Who wouldn't want a late night smash these burgers?
Who wouldn't want a late night smash these burgers? Huh? And I would be so happy. I would be so happy when she'd make that stuff for me. Matter of fact, I said, you know what? Because I would, I obviously charge rent and stuff. I said, you know what? You don't have to pay any rent. Okay. You don't have to pay any rent. Now Samantha would go around because I'd have different rooms collecting rent. She says, well, how come I don't have to collect any rent from Maria? I said, well, I we made a deal. You know what I mean? So I miss Maria. I got a few videos of Maria actually. So if you guys want to see those later, we will. Anyways, let's see. Good morning, team. Something just happened. Matt sending a Tesla's app 369. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that very much, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah, I gotta see if I can get Maria on the show. You know what I mean? Maria's definitely Bitcoin worthy, guys. She really is. Hey there, Grasshopper. GH Matt. Well, man, I smoked for 44 years, diagnosed with COPD in May. Quit if you can, my man. Oxygen is hard to live without. Yes, it is. Show us what you have, Jerry. Well, hey, Emily Simd. Oh, dang, Gray. Okay, this is good and interesting. Gray, I'm on it. This is my last vape, I swear. Hold me to it. All right. Good. Yeah. She's something else, man. Hate myself for that stupid move. It's all good. LOL. That food at the start of the video looked delicious. Yeah. Were you guys paying attention? She made smash burgers with macaroni cheese on it, guys. And she's got all kind of recipes. I got all kind of videos on my old phone. So if you want to see it, let me know. Currently, me and yeah, that food you can't. I know Fanny appreciates that. You know what I mean? She's a cook herself. What is this voice? Massage the what? Yeah, she says massage the hamburger meat. She's pretty good. That's what I'm saying. Can I get a whole yeah? It always play. I always play with my meat before I smash it. Okay, got it. Looks good. Although I guess it depends on what perspective some people have here. Yeah, it's good, man. Jerry is he'll take it back. He muted himself. Yeah, I was. That's evil. I like it. Bet you love the sound of her macaroni. I do. It was very. Yeah, And she made this series. Said you're a fool. She made this series about trying to get her man back. You know what I mean? And she asked me, she had a low self-esteem. She used to ask me, can you help me, Jerry? Can you talk to me? I said, sure, why not? You know, and I would talk to her all the time. You did stop at least, Gray. Yes. Massage the meat. Yeah, she does. OMG. Wait, was I zooming in on the chips? Probably. Emily, there is that. Gee, I wonder why Samantha was upset. You let her move in, Jerry. Well, the thing I didn't tell you guys about Samantha is that when she used to go to the shooting range, Samantha, she would actually put a picture of Maria up there. I don't know if you can see it in this video though. Yeah, that was a picture. She used to put Maria on the picture over there. And I'm like, well, why would you do that? You know what I mean? I don't get it. Don't stand up, Jay. You see the table rising? Yeah, I get excited when I see good food, man. Yeah, Samantha. I mean, Maria got along with Samantha. Samantha just didn't like Maria for some reason. I have no idea why. You know what I mean? I wouldn't eat those all together, only separately. Okay. All right. Just takes less than 30 minutes. Matt, 369 and Jerry. Thank you very much, Matt. I really appreciate it. That's a big zap. Hello, what's up, Neo? How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah, she was a really good friend of mine, man. Me and her spent a lot of time together. Me and Maria. You know, very time. GOW, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? How are you? She's got all kind of recipes, man. Just takes less than 30 minutes, yeah. It does, man. I wouldn't eat those again. Oh, yes. What's going on? Don't stand up. Yeah, I get excited, man. Smashing burgers? She meant smashing them. Yeah. I mean, she put them on the buns, so, you know. Yes. JLF fan, what's up? What's up, V? How are you? JLF fan, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, V. Yeah, man, you guys are my fam, man. So I gotta show you my old stuff in my videos, man, and my phone. I'm slightly confused about the validity of the stories, but the graphics are remarkable. I would never lie to you, Mushiki. Definitely an extra. She was so happy about her cook. I heard she was clapping while dancing. Yes, you'll see in more videos. I think I have another one down here that she gets so excited, you know. And I asked her, Maria, why are you, jumping up and down like that? Grasshopper, hey, how are you, man? Good to see you. Please don't get mad at me, ladies. Just having fun here. I'm just showing my stuff on my old phone. Good to see you, Grasshopper. Oh, Samantha's one of those crazy types with guns everyone should avoid. Yeah. She was definitely jelly, man. Story time with Sherry. Bruh, I got some pictures of her without them shorts if you want them. Do you, Jimmy? Jimmy John's in the house, guys. Jimmy, what's up, brother? Well, I don't know. She was just my friend, man. I did spend a lot of time with her, though. For some reason, I always spent more time with Maria than I did any other of my tenants. But, again, she had a low self-esteem and she wanted help. 30 sats from someone. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's a big donation. Thank you so much. Pick a Maria. What part does she shoot at? That's a good question, man. That's a good question, Sharper. We got to zoom in and see, man. She had a bunch of them. Can we watch the Smash Burger video again, LMAO? Sure. We sure can, Steven. I got another one for you, too. Hey, what's happening, guys? What's up, Dean? How are you? We're going to do a spin, and I'll show you something else. I just don't want the ladies to get angry at me like Samantha used to. Dean from Down Under. What's up, my brother? How's everything, man? Yeah, guys, when I find stuff, you guys are my boys, so I got to do my thing. JJ missed out on Samantha's nemesis. Yes. But it's something. Ain't that right, Jerry? Corey, what's up, brother? Corey, they call you the dollar dude, man. Corey from Got Sats. He's in the house. The dollar man. He buys Satoshis every day. 24. Well, not 24. 7 days a week, 365. Corey from Got Sats. How are you, brother? Hey there, GW. Haha. Dollar dude. Hi, Got Sats. I'm tired, Jerry. Working the morning shift. 3 hours of sitting in hot car with no orders. Then 6 orders back to back. Haha. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. GOW. Hi, Samantha. Hi, VHL. I spent many a night listening to Samantha's problems, at least pretending to listen. Is that why she left me? Because of you? Hi, Ems, Corey, ABHF. The defined woman shooting is your ex, Jerry Loves Freedom. Yes. More Maria and her or her cooking. Her cooking, I think. Corey, Dean, Bo Samantha. Holler from the Dollar Man. Gun cooking sounds very American. It is, man. It is. And that's why Grandpa doesn't mess with the ladies anymore. And now just stack sats. Exactly. Cleaning in, yes. Guns and buns, yes. All right, let's do a spin, guys. We're going to spin for block number 946. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Today is Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. 20th. Wow. What's up, Freedom Freaks? What's up, Spaceman? Came just in time to do the first spin. And we're here to talk Bitcoin and other things. And smash burgers, I guess. That was one of my favorite dishes, too. She had a lot of them, guys. Hey, Corey VHF, I'm here. I got you in. I got you. Don't worry about it. I told her to stay with you because it was more exciting for me busting your girl, he says. Okay. Is that what happened, man? Jimmy? Spaceman, how you doing? Yes. Again, guys, it's Wednesday hump day. Thank you guys for being here so much. First spin of the day. We're going to start with block 946, and let's spin it for the first time. And let's see who can win it. There goes Gray Motion. The winner. And other things, yeah. We talk about all kinds of stuff on this channel. You know what I mean? Lauren is Spaceman. Yeah, she's definitely good at smash burgers. I think I found another video of her. Ladies, don't get mad, okay, guys? We're just having fun. Ladies. And I told her she's going to be my personal chef one day. And we will see. I got to go through these before I put it up. Woohoo, Gray. Good game, Gray. Gray the man. Congrats, Gray. Give him to Emily. You're a smart guy. Smart man, sir. Lauren, I love to smash burgers, he says. Well, if you were around her, you definitely would. No doubt. Let me see this one. Hold on. Yeah, she made a series of her finding a man. And because she just, like I said, her boyfriend broke up with her and stuff. So what's this one here? Hold on. All right, I'm gonna play this one, guys. I'm gonna play this one. I think you guys are gonna enjoy this one, guys. Hold on, Gray. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Gay. Happy Wednesday. Hope it's going great. It is, man. How are you, Philly? Oh God, maybe I should stop this, guys. Greg, how you doing, man? Oh God. Yeah, she's got an interesting dish here, guys. All right, maybe I should show it a little bit later. But I'll show it now. Let's see. Wow. Oh man, she's something else. This is the one. All right, let me see. Okay. Ever tried? All right, guys. Here's her. She's cooking another meal. Let's see what she says.
Part 5 of me finding a man by cooking my way into his heart. Today I wanted to make Korean short ribs, but Part 5 of me finding a man by cooking my way into his heart. Today I wanted to make Korean short ribs, but my version, which is going to be more carne asada style. My future boo's going to be so spoiled because I'm going to be marinating his meat overnight. We're adding jalapeno, we're adding cilantro, we're going to add some.
She's going to be marinating overnight, she said. Did you guys hear that? And see, she doesn't have a man right here, so she's speaking to her future man, right? And I told her, and this she learned this from me. I said, look, you got to speak it into existence. Because again, she's got a low self-esteem, man. So I told her, I said, listen, you gotta, speaking into existence. So let's start this over. She's speaking to her future man here, guys. Okay, listen.
Part 5 of me finding a man by cooking my way into his heart. Today I wanted to make Korean short ribs, but my version, which is going to be more carne asada style. My future boo's going to be so spoiled because I'm going to be marinating his meat overnight. We're adding jalapeno, we're adding cilantro, we're going to add some onion. You won't be able to resist. It's going to be so tender, so flavorful. Just adding oil, soy sauce, some seasonings. Then we're going to add some garlic and squeeze some fresh lemon juice into that. Also some fresh orange juice into that and mix that all up. I use a Ziploc bag just to make it a little easier. This is going to marinate preferably overnight, but also it could just be a few hours. I just added some butter to my cast iron and doing my little happy dance. Just makes me so happy to know I'm gonna feed you the best food every night. As you can see, the meat marinated so beautifully, so once your cast iron is nice and hot, you can place the short ribs in. And I know I'm crazy, sometimes I use my fingers to flip, but please use tongs. It doesn't take long to cook at all, probably like 3 to 5 minutes on each side. And look at that, guys, so delicious. Make sure you cook the veggies too. It's gonna be so good with the meat. Another night of eating alone, but it's okay. I know my future man's on the way.
I see. I tell her he's on the way. Your future man is on the way. Because again, she's got a low self esteem. I don't know why. I never understood. She has such a good personality. I just don't understand. You know what I mean? She just, I don't know. But her last man just talked to her real bad, guys. You know, I can hear Amazing Grace playback by in the background going crazy. Oh man, guys. Baruto, play it. LOL. Clear your machine. Corey gave you a little Latino swag to your name. Yes, Gorito. Hola, Hopper. Grasshopper here. Dina, we watched Robin Sayer talking with Wicked about UTXO consolidation. It's a big one. Try for $1 million SaaS minimum. UTXOs will be unspent if they're too low. BTC dust will be less than the fee. Okay. Might be, man. Oh my god. Why is my laptop screen bouncing? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm sensing a theme in these videos, Jerry. Yeah. 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 How did you get the thing on logo off? I don't know what you mean. Yes, you did. Sid. Mine too, Sid. I thought I was tripping. Yes. Hi. Oh man. Low self-esteem. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Because when she first came over to wanting to rent the room, she brought she had the biggest, I mean, the hugest plate. She had a big cake, man. Some cake. I said, wow, but that kind of cake. Someone that can make cake like that. Why? And then she told me all her, her situation and stuff. And I was just here to help her. You know what I mean? Fanny says farts probably have so much bass. Yes, those are farts. The good old days. Yes, YouTube needs collaborating. It does. Hey, here we go, Jerry. Back so fat you can see it from the front. Yeah, she was a nice girl, man. You know what I mean? I remember when women really did that for their man. Yeah, that's what I told her. I said, look, you got to be a traditional woman. You got to get out here and, because again, she has a low self-esteem, guys. She had a low self-esteem. Shake, 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 senorita. Fanny Backer. E-Thought LOL. Lauren Stern. This is hilarious. Yeah, it's funny, man. Because I'm just laughing because I remember the only reason I'm laughing, I just remember the conversations we used to have. She's just such a nice girl. Packer family. Her future boo is definitely going to be a future big bag. Yeah. Yeah. How you think I got so big? Let's hear her cook at a cookout. I actually have some of that. Look at that. Look at that guy. So delicious. So delicious, man. So delicious. Oh, boys. LOL. Sakura, how are you, young lady? I hope you didn't see that. How you doing today? Sakura TBH. Welcome back, young lady. She must be from Iraq because I like the way she bagged that thing up. Okay. I'm pretty sure she makes other men very happy with her cooking. I mean, I think she does. I haven't talked to her in a while, though. So I don't know. I got to check on her. Hey, I like the thumbnail today. Thank you, Triple B's. What was the thumbnail? I didn't even make one. Triple B's. How you doing, young lady? Good to see you. Bitcoin Bacon Booty. Best name in Bitcoin. Yeah, I couldn't believe all the footage I forgot about Maria. I got a lot of stuff on Maria, boy. She must be from Iraq. Okay. Secure trips. Hello, triple B's. Low self-esteem with a side of high cholesterol. Yeah. Yeah, that's how she takes out her frustrations in the kitchen. You know what I mean? See? Yo, what's good, everyone? Kevin, what's up, bro? My man Kev. He's back. How are you, man? Kevin from 21 Sat Street. Looking forward to his content. Kevin, how you doing, man? What's good with you, brother? Sat Street. We're just talking about my ex-roommate, Maria. Pretty good girl, man. Imagine all that, and the food is trash. LMAO. Well, it's not. Trust me. LOL. I am Kev. Dap. Hello, fam. Snuck through the back door. What's up, Jerry? How you been? I've been good, Dap. One of my neighbors. How you doing, my boy? Good to see you, man. Dap Data. Welcome back in, man. Dap. Welcome back, Dap Data. Muy tremendo culo. Are we going to see a couple of angry women kicking in the door during a live soon? If I keep going, Lauren. If I keep going. Yeah, but she talks all soft like that because she was sad, you know. Yeah. She would always ask me, saying, "Well, Jerry, how come Samantha doesn't like me?" I'm like, it's probably because maybe you're cooking. Maybe I don't know. You know, I don't know. Didn't know. Sin, what's good? What's up, player? Indeed, at least he will be happy back. Yes. Dab Data chilling, brother. It's been a minute. Good to see you. Yes. Samantha, thank you, Ems. Dapperson, how you been, brother? Thanks, Sin. I appreciate it. Slam, Dap Data, Dap Data. Let the boys be boys. All right. Let's do another spin, guys. That was 946. Went to Emily. Let's see who can get 947. Yeah, definitely, Lauren. I said it's got to be the cooking, the food, maybe. I don't know. Matt. Yeah, my ex Samantha would always accuse me of being stupid, Lauren. Like, why are you always playing stupid? You know why? I'm like, what? What do you mean? I don't know. Tell me. You know why I don't like her? So yeah, so she take her frustrations out on the shooting range. You know what I mean? Matthew in real life, yes. Matt, hello, Fiat lovers. Hey, Jor, how are you, sir? Good to see you, Jor. You just missed my my roommate Maria. You might want to rewind back a little bit. Been telling stories about her. Pretty cool girl, man. I found some old footage of her in my old phone. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 4, 6, 8. My man Jor for the score. Hope you are well, my friend. The busy man. Radio. I put Arnie on there too. All right. Just trying to get my dome right. That's right, brother. We got to do that. Jor. We love you, Jor. You know that. VHF, miss you too. We can watch it again. I don't know if the yeah, old videos, Jor. I don't know if the ladies want to watch that again, but radio. Hey, our Fiat King, yes. Hey, golf lover 88 says radio. Dab. This should be good. Yeah, I already did it. I played it, so I don't know if they want to watch it again, man. Good to see you, Dap Dapperson. Yes. Kind of lucky she kept shooting targets on the rain instead of a jelly woman could be a very dangerous woman if you cross that line. Yes. Very. You don't need to put me on the wheel. I keep leaving at the worst time and holding up the chats. Well, just tell us, man. I ain't gonna take you off the wheel. Like only during all or nothing, I need you to be here, Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So we'll keep you on the wheel for now, but in the all or nothing. So look at Ian. So yeah, I got a couple more videos, guys. I like I said, I looked and I just saw a bunch. I was like, wow, Maria. I haven't seen her in so long, you know. Ian, miss you. Yeah, she made a series of about getting a man. You know what I mean? Of course, we want to see it again, Jerry. I'm taking notes of her cooking. Okay. All right. You want to see this? I'll show the smash burger one, guys. All right. Let's see. Is it this one? Yeah, let's watch the smash burger one. Is this it?
Here's a late night smash idea. Let me show you how to make my barbecue chip mac and cheese smash burgers. Once the pasta is cooked, we're adding our thick load of heavy cream and our seasonings, giving that a mix, and then we're adding our 3-cheese blend. I use mild cheddar, sharp cheddar, and mozzarella, and this is a different way than you guys have seen me do mac and cheese before. This way it'll set up perfectly on top of the meat. You guys also know I always tell you to massage the meat, but for smash burgers you really don't want to play with the meat too much. That way it gets those nice crispy edges. So we smash, flip, add cheese, add the mac and cheese on top, and then I use my favorite barbecue chips that I actually fly cross country to get. And that's about it, guys. It really does not take long, probably less than 30 minutes. I also made some fries to go with it on the side, but it is so good for a late night meal. Who wouldn't want a late night smash these burgers?
Who wouldn't want to smash those burgers, guys? I mean, I did. I mean, those burgers are. I gotta say, those burgers are pretty damn good. Angel, #1 fan, is here. How are you, sir? Samantha's just upset that Maria's M107 and her parent M82. Yes, I think that's what it is, man. I think that's what it is. Angel, how are you, young man? Good to see you, man. I ain't trying to warp your mind here, sir. That was a girl I used to rent one of my rooms to, and Maria was something else, man. She was something else. Very, very nice lady. #1. Like I said, she's a low self-esteemer, man. Low self-esteemer. Angel, how you doing, brother? How are you, Joe? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Thanks for asking. Yeah, Jor. Maria's all right. Samantha too. But I would avoid Samantha. Yeah, I would too. I was a little late today. It's all good, brother. Just put a lasagna in the oven. I think you like that too. Wait for it. First of all, what? A thick load of heavy cream. Yeah. Yeah. She know how to do all that stuff, man. She knows how to she knows how to massage the meat, marinate the meat. It's crazy, man. T, what's up, bro? You came right on. Is this a Bitcoin show? T, what's up, man? Oh my goodness. Okay, let me stop it. Let me guess. She never found one because out of 1,000 guys, 999 only wrote because of one thing, and she didn't spot the single good guy. Yeah, she had bad luck with guys, man. You know what I mean? That's why she always hung out with me. She was always around me. Samantha didn't like it, but we were always spending time together. You know, it's funny because she was the tenant that I spent the most time with. For obvious reasons, guys. I mean, the way she cooks. I mean, come on, man. Poor Jerry. Look if you two can't get along, you both have to go. Oh, no. No. I'm better now, Jerry, when I connect back with our BTC family. That's what I'm talking about, Dad. Whatever you're going through, don't worry about it, bro. We got you. OnlyPans. Yeah. Kevin? Yeah, only. Yeah, man. That'd be a good series for her. You know? Yes. A girl Jerry used to rent. Insert truthful pause. His rooms. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Sin. Sin, you are funny, man. He does it to me once a show. I'm telling you, man, without fail. Maria was definitely something else. She was, man. She was Sin. You funny. Did you text her? Yeah, I used to text her all the time. That was your old roommate, Jerry? Yeah. I used to rent a room from her. I mean, to her. And I didn't charge her though. I didn't charge her, guys, because she was just. She made me an offer I couldn't refuse. You know, she made me an offer I couldn't refuse. 21 Sad Street. Damn, Sid, Kevin. We out here trying to decentralize our mind. We find Jerry loves freedom. LOL. Yeah, Jar. We used to text all the time. Yeah. Anyways, I miss Maria. Maria was a very good cook, and we had very, very, very good conversation. And her personality was great. It was great. You know, it was great. All right, let's do a spin here, guys. Let's get serious. That was 947 to Matt. Let's see if we can get 948. Got a good video in store for you guys too today. The Bitcoin gold rush we're going to talk about. Samantha Nakamoto, first of her name. Congratulations. I got the real deck clock here. I actually, what in the hell's going on? Why does my light keep going off? Uh-oh. I say, don't tell me I got to get a new light. Got the real national deck clock here. Love this thing, man. Love it. It's creeping up too. That's the official one. Anyway, back to the wheel. Good games, man. Samantha. The only Samantha we support on this channel. Congrats. Yeah, the other one was a little jealous. George, so close. Congrats. Congrats, Samantha. Congrats, Samantha. Congrats, Samantha. Hey, Pepe Le Pew. Samantha, great job. You didn't leave, did you, Samantha? I don't see you. Okay, there she is. Good evening, Jerry and friends. Ginger, what's up, brother? How are you, man? Let me put you on the wheel, sir. Very good to see you, man. Thanks for coming back, Ginger. Appreciate it. From the Living in the Future gang. Apparently, live is behind as usual. Give to Emily. Okay. Thank you. Wow, Samantha, that's very nice. Look at that, Emily. Very nice of you. Video replay, George says. I have a lot of those videos on my phone, man. Jor. So cooking a lot of different things, because I was her cameraman. She would put the camera in the kitchen, or she'd say, Jerry, can you come closer, please, and put the camera by the food? I said, sure, why not? Why not? Nice, Samantha. Ginger. Nice, Samantha. Hey, Pepe and Ginger. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Samantha. Very nice. Very nice. Cameraman, yeah. Yeah. Again, she had low self-esteem, man. I had to boost her confidence up a little bit. I said, why would nobody like you? You have a great personality. 99 sats. Hi, Jerry. It's spinning time. Yes, it is, Scotty. Thank you very much, sir. How are you? Good to see you, man. Very good to see you. If I keep this up, all the ladies are going to leave my channel. All the ladies are going to leave my channel. Jerry with the angles. Yeah. Kevin, you know me, bro. Kevin, you know me, man. Kevin knows me in real life, so Kevin knows what I like. Jor, yes. And I told her, I said, look, I said, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, I told her. She said, really, Jerry? I said, yes. Maria? But what if they don't like my food? I said, well, they'll like other things, Cameraman, where were these videos shot in Mad News? Oh my goodness. Sin. Fire the whole VHF, sin. Fire the whole VHF. In honor of NFL being back, George throwing the challenge flag and needs to see that play again. Yes. Well, I've only showed it twice, so I don't want to get anybody mad at me. Gab data's in. For sure, yes. Yeah, you know. All right, where we at with the wheels? Okay. We're at 950. All right, let's spin for 949. We're going to get into this video. Let's see. Lauren, Emily, yes. Thank you, Samantha, for doing that. That's very kind. Looks like Neo to me. Yep. The one. Our hourly buy just went through. Let me tell you the first one. The first hourly buy was 873 sats at 4 o'clock my time. The 5 o'clock one was 876 sats. So that's good. I like to do that so we'll know what the prices are. You know what I mean? Neo is the winner. Let's see. Ian says, spin it, Samantha. Jerry's advice is sound. The way to a man's heart is by meat. Yeah, I told her that too. You know what I mean? I told her that too. Woohoo! Amazing. Jerry definitely did a reboot of 2 days in the valley. Neo, the one. Different because you got more. Yeah, exactly. Oh, 99 sats from Scotty. Thank you, Scotty. He said, doing okay. Not happy with some changes my company is trying to roll out. I found out about yesterday. Oh, man. Tell me more, man. Whisper sweet nothings in my strike ear, please. Tell me more, man. How much do you end up paying in fees for those hourly sets? 0, sir. 0, 0, 0. If you sign up with Strike, and I'm glad you asked. If you use my link and sign up with Strike, your first 500 of buys are free. Free of let's see. Free of fees. No fees. And then if you set your DCA the first day, those first week or so, that first 500 will be free. That first $500, and then on the 8th day, your DCA is free. So I have no fees, brother. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see it, but strike fee 0. Right there. Strike fee 0. So I pay no fees, man. So go down there and use my link, Pepe, and get you some sats free of charge with no fees. V boom. Jerry loves big bums. I do. She's definitely she's got the cake, man. No doubt. Jerry, aka James. No, man. I was just Sin. That's all. Aren't the UTXOs higher if you buy small like that? No. I just collect them all. I don't send any Bitcoin or any sats until I get to a certain amount, Gray, and then I send them over to my cold storage, sir. Strike is awesome. Jerry got me hooked. Thank you again for signing up with me, brother. I appreciate that. Seriously, man. Seriously. So I just let them add all up, Gray. And let's say my UTXO size is, I don't know, 210,000 sats. Well, I let them build up to 210,000 or 50,000 or 100,000 or whatever, and then I send them all over, sir. Because I make about 20,000 a day with my DCA, about that. Because I'm getting 800 something a day, an hour. Do you DCA into Speed Wallet? No, I don't. Sin Diesel. With you guys, I do. When you guys donate to me. No, because you can let those smaller purchases accumulate in your speed. Then you transfer one UTXO into your storage. Yep, exactly. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Yeah. Like I said, Maria's had a great, an outstanding personality, guys. She just did, man. She would knock your socks off with her personality. But again, she was a low self-esteemer, so I always had to talk her off the cliff, 349 went to 949, excuse me, went to Neil. Let's see if we can get 950. Angel. Congratulations. Official, thanks. I don't buy small like that, so I was just curious. Hey man, I know you're big money, man. Yeah, I buy tiny. I buy 800 something sats at a time. I used to get 1,200 something at a time. You know what I mean? Here, I got you, brother. Which is Maria in the chat? Which NYM is Maria in the chat? I don't know what you're talking about. Jor? Yeah, me neither. I only smashed by. Yep. The fact that we're still talking about her just proves her background left us a lasting impression. Yes. Her background sends us. Yes. Her background is outstanding. You know what I mean? It is. I mean, her background with her cooking is great, man. Good game, Angel. Good game, Angel. It's a stress when both ladies use the reins to show off their assets. Yes, it is. But George teaches us how to UTXOs work. Yes, he does. He does a great job too. Great job. Congrats, Angel. Angel, send facts. Rent free in the chat's mind. Yeah. They're like, Samantha who? Yeah, through a man's heart is through the stomach, they say. All right, 951. Angel, congratulations. Let's see who gets 951. Scotty. VHF. Scotty sent in another 99 sats. Thank you, Scotty. He says, it should be okay. I had already told them I will probably finish up at the end of my current contract before this. Oh, wow. Okay. You're going to move on to another job, huh? Angel, Grand Angel. Good game, VHF. VHF. Well, damn. Lauren Stern, good catch. Yes. What did Lauren say? Yes, yes. Congrats, V. Good to give to Sin. Give to Sin. All right. Thank you. Sin Diesel. All right, guys. As you know, we are, and if you don't know, we are in the midst of the Bitcoin gold rush. We talked about this a lot on the channel. And what is when we went through what was the gold rush? I did a whole video about that, the history of the gold rush and everything else. Gerard, what do you think of the best amount is to transfer your UTXOs? Wow, thanks, brother. No doubt, man. Winner VHF, respect. Yep. Thank you for doing that, VHF. Appreciate that. And basically, the gold rush was in California in the 1800s, and there was only a certain amount of gold. People from all over the world landed down there, and then they was down there for about 8 years, and then the gold ran out. Well, this is going to be about a 10, 11-year gold rush until we get to the last 1%. 100K, Ian says. My grandson's 15. I make him do 25,000 UTXOs. Yes. A good mixture of UTXOs will be best for future. Yeah. If anybody wants to know my opinion on this, it just depends on how long. It's got so many things, so many different factors, man. First of all, it depends on your age. Like, see, Ian says his grandson is 25,000 sats. His grandson's 14 or 15 years old. So he's got a long way to go. You know what I mean? Is the Bitcoin gold rush 10 years or 100 when the mining is done? I think it's 10. Sure. I think it's 10. The gold rush, though, because there'll be just little dust left. It's only 1%. Sure. For the last 103 years, 105 years from 2035. Where are we at? Right, let me see where it's at. Shot this here. Let's see, where's that? Future supply. So right here, once we get down to the last 99%, and there's only 1% left, it'll be January 2035. So about 9.5 years from now. The Bitcoin gold rush started in January of 2024. So it's about 11 years. And Michael Saylor coined this term anyways. And what he's basically saying is we have 10 or 11 years to accumulate as much Bitcoin coin as we can in competition with governments, sovereign entities, countries, companies, millionaires, billionaires, all these people coming in. They're going to be rushing for, and there's going to be a Bitcoin gold rush, if you will. And then once this day hits, January 8th, 2035, we'll be at 99%. Now, here's another interesting thing. In November 18th, 2025, which is a couple months away, about 3 months away, we'll be at 95% total supply, which is crazy. Because right now we're at, let's see. Where are we at? 94. Where is it at? Total mined. Donna was over here. Oh, it's over here. Sorry. Yeah, we're at 94.8 right now. We mined 19.9 million Bitcoin. We're at 94.8%. So the next 0.2% that are mined get us to 95%. And we only have 5% left until the year 2140, which is insane when you think about that. It really is, man. Man, I love history. It's so important to grow your understanding of human beings and why they do what they do. Yep. Agreed, Jerry. That's why a good mix is best. Yeah. Depends on your age. Depends on your income, when you're going to spend them. Because everybody thinks that 100,000 sats or 50,000 sats is nothing. 25,000 sats, like Ian is doing for his grandson. That's a lot of sats, man. It's all about the purchasing power. Forget the dollars, guys. I told you guys, forget the dollars. Measure your wealth in Satoshis. The dollars are fake. How can you measure something? How can you measure something when it's broken and you can't even measure it right when they print so much, right? Where's it at? Check this out, just as a reminder.
Bitcoin was the size of a quarter. All 21 million of them would fit inside a single shipping container. But to fit the dollars the Fed prints on average every day, you'd need 72 shipping containers. Each year, you'd need 26,280 containers. And to fit what they've printed in the last decade, well, you'd need a lot more than that. Every day, the Fed prints an average of $465 million. That's 26,000 shipping containers a year, created out of thin air. Maybe that's why the dollar loses value over time. But there's one thing they can never print more of: Bitcoin. At the size of a quarter, this is all there will ever be. Shouldn't a store of value hold its value?
Yes, it should. And I would never measure anything in that, except how many Satoshis I can get. You know what I mean? Agreed, Jerry. BTC is still in the accumulation stage of money, just like the gold rush in the 1800s, in my opinion. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Okay, what's the least amount, Jor? I'd say 25,000. Yeah. 25K for someone like Aiden's age, 50K for people our age. Yep. We're nearly at the maximum supply. But it all depends on what you want to use that stuff for, guys. Right? I label all my UTXOs. I've got 10,000 Satoshi UTXOs. Right? If you want to buy a car in the future, when do you want to buy it? Again, don't measure it in dollars. Measure your Satoshis in the purchasing power and try to play out like, okay, well, let's just say I want to spend this UTXO in 5 years, right? And I want to spend this 100,000. What do you think you can buy in 5 years for this 100,000 Satoshis? Or what's that item that you want to buy and when do you want to buy it and how many Satoshis is going to take to buy it? You know what I mean? And I'd say the max should be like 50% of your total stack. Yep. Around 20, 30 years, in my opinion. Jory, yep. I think the gold rush will go for 100 simply because of the scarcity. Okay. Once we hit 2035, there's only going to be 1% left in. And 1%, that's going to be dust, man. You know what I mean? Now, I know, you can buy it from an exchange and stuff like that, but a lot of people are predicting, including myself, by 2035, I don't know if they're going to accept cash for Bitcoin anymore. Why would you? I'm not going to do it. Look at the internet and its evolution. Yep, that's right, VHL. In 2105, that's when they start to mine the very last single Bitcoin, and that would take 35 years. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Ian. What will be at the end of this epoch? What will it be at the end of the epoch? Let's see. Good question, Joy. One sat. 2 sats, epoch 32. 1 sat, epoch 33. What was your question? What will be at the end of this epoch? Oh, the price, you mean, Jor? What will the price be at the end of the epoch? Probably compatible to Bitcoin adoption. Yep. Comparable to Bitcoin adoption. When was the internet started? 80s. The internet has never been bigger than it is now. Yep. 94. Not sure. It's in the 80s. Sure says the internet began in 1983. Yep. Imagine being the last person to mine the very last sat in 2140. Epic. What if a cryogenic Satoshi thaws and appears to mine the last sat, completing the cipher, the monetary alpha and omega? Oh my God, that'd be crazy. 42 years old and never stronger. Good, VHL. There is no point in sending 100,000 sats to cold storage, in my opinion. Just keep them on strike until it is a lot more, and a UTXO are no issue at that range. Okay. Exactly, saying you can imagine the value of those sats in the year 2139 and for the next 12 months. Whoo, yes. Yes. I'm consolidating all my large UTXO now. Small UTXOs when the price gets too expensive to do larger purchase. Okay. When you measure things in Bitcoin, the only thing happening is fiat losing value and everything getting cheaper. Absolutely. CYM craziness. Good evening. What's up, Jay? Put you on the wheel. How you doing, sir? Good to see you, my boy. Keep your non-KYC stats and KYC stats separate. Merging them would make them all KYC. Yep. Sweating and smiling together. Alex, how are you, man? Good to see you. Alex. And is it Lori? And Lori are Lori sweating and smiling. How are you, Alex? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I've heard rumor that Hal is cryogenically preserved, and he is. VHF, I've heard that as well. Me too. The size of your UTXLs depend on how much Bitcoin you have. If you have a whole Bitcoin, Jor has a chart how to break that up. I like to see that. The natural state of the market is deflationary when you fully understand that everything changes. Yeah, I got all kind of UTXOs, man. I used to have big UTXOs. I'm like, wait a minute, this thing is going to have a lot of serious purchasing power. Why do I want to have, all my UTXOs big? VHF. So, like I said, Satoshi thaws out, shows up, and mine's the last BTC. No, what percentage of mine will be after this epoch? Okay. Good question, Jor. How do I find that out? Probably 95 something. I don't know, Jor. That's a good question. Because January, where's the 95 at? We'll be at 95% in November, and then we got 2 more years. So I'm not sure, Jor. You might have to Google that one. It doesn't say it on Clark Moody. Absolutely. You might have to ask Chat GPT or something. Absolutely, Dab Data. Saying you need to hit the stage like Damon Darling. It's a biblical level story without the ending sin, but that would be amazing. It was. Is a million sats too much for a UTXO? No, not at all. Exactly. So think of the value of the last 1%. It would be outmeasured the whole 99%. Yeah. True. Yeah, Ems. Adam and Lori. Yes. I thought 1 million sat UTXO was a good starting point. I'm 30 years old. Not bad. Why y'all interested in UTXO? Educate me, fam. UTXOs are unspent transaction outputs, VHF. And what they are is you got to look at them like we'll look at it as cash. Like, say a UTXO is $100 bill. That's one size of a UTXO. Then you have another UTXO. Let's say it's a $10 bill or a $20 bill or a $50 bill, right? Depending on the size of the UTXO, because you have to, in the future, when you move Bitcoin on the base layer, you have to use, you have to put your transaction in the mempool, and then it has to go on the block. And when you send a transaction, depending on the UTXO size or how many UTXOs you have, is the fees you're going to pay. That's step one. So if the fees are really, really high in the future, which I don't think they will be, I think to be high relative in how much the sats will be worth. I don't think it's going to be 300 sats per VByte and all that. But when you send that off, VHF, from your cold storage to someone else, or to yourself, or you want to sell or whatever, let's say you have a million sat UTXO, and it's a really big one. Let's say that million sats in 10 years is worth, it can buy a house, right? Well, you don't want to buy a car with that, because when you send that million Satoshis on that UTXO VHF, then that change has to come back to you, and they're going to see whoever sent it, the change that comes back to you, they're going to see how much you have in there. You know what I mean? And again, also, you don't want to keep your UTXOs too small, because then you don't want to get it eaten up by fees. So there's a lot of different variables to that VHF. So I thought 1 million SAUs was a good starting point on 30. That's a good one, yeah. Late to the party. How's everyone? Hey, Jerry. Hey, Vic. How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Very good to see you, Vic. We're just chilling out, buddy. How are you? How are the kids? And how's the weather out there in San Diego? Hi, sweating and smiling together. SNT. Hi, folks. Vic, VHF. Hi, Vic. Emily. Inquiring minds want to know, VHF. Dab data. What dab data? Hi, sweating and smiling together. Inquiring minds want let's sweat and smile together. Mine's at least 1 million before transferring to cold storage, but going to start a couple of 100K sats for future spending. Yeah. for sure. Hola, Vic Shoots. Hey, Jerry, change Sweating and Smiling name to Sweating and Smiling. Adam and Lori on the wheel. Okay, let me see what I got. Alex. Oh, Adam. It's not Alex. I thought it was Alex. It's Adam. I was calling you Alex the whole time. Sorry, man. That's when Adam and Lori on the wheel. Did I do Sweating? Right. Yeah. Sorry about that, brother. Sin. How is UTXO made initially? It depends how many Satoshis you send to cold storage. That's how a UTXO is made. Depend how much you send. All transactions on the blockchain is a UTXO. Jerry, baby, put me in, coach. I got you, Joy. I already put you on. So you can send different ones, VHF. So let's just say you bought $20 worth of Bitcoin today, and you got 18,000 Satoshis. You can send that off to your cold storage, and that's a UTXO. And it'll be right there. It'll be one UTXO for 18,000 sats. So you determine the size of UTXOs. Sin Damon is hilarious, man. He is. He lives. Sats is a good UTXO. Yes. Where is the genesis of a UTXO? Where's the genesis? Man, I still have a ways to go to truly understand the UTXO game. Yeah, it's not easy. We're all learning this stuff together, man. You know what I mean? It starts with you. That's where it starts at. If the last percent has more value than the first 99%, why wouldn't the gold rush continue right through? That's a good point, Ian. Good point. I just think it'll be so hard to get by then, man. It'll be so expensive and so hard to get. You know what I mean? Like the gold rush means there's a lot of gold to be mined. And it's not meaning the value of it, Ian. Like back then, when back in the 1800s, gold was worth more than it is today. I don't know about purchasing power, but nominally, I don't know. But the gold was worth whatever it was back then, right? But there was a bunch of it, and it was available to get, right? And that's the metaphor, right? But then there's still gold out there in California. It's just so hard to get, and it was so scarce. That's where the gold rush analogy comes in at, Ian. So if we're down to the last 1%, we're down. We mine 99% in 2035, and there's only 1% for the whole world to get. That's why they're saying it's the gold rush, because then it's going to be very, very difficult to get. I don't think it has to do with the pricing. Good, Jerry. Boys are good. Having the in-laws in town. Been a bit busy. Little heat wave out here. Okay, good, man. Good to hear that, man. I don't manage UTXOs myself. I'll have to look some time in the blocks of Plex or what, if any, balance I have. Okay. So when you send to cold store, each send is a UTXO? Yep. Each individual send is one UTXO. That's right, brother. Things like that are one of the reasons why most people will not self-custody. Most will consider it too much of a hassle or not even want to. The real mainstream will not use hardware wallets. I completely agree with that. That was one of my takes I said in one of my interviews. 95+% more than that are not going to self-custody. We're going to be the minority. I completely agree with that. Plus, the size of your UTXO will tell somebody how much Bitcoin you have. Yep. Because if you have 1 million sats in cold storage and you buy a car for 80,000 sats, then you got to send back the 920,000. They're like, damn, this guy's got 920,000 sats, which again doesn't seem like a lot today, but it will be in the future. Exactly. True, Mushiki. Should UTXOs be consolidated before being sent to cold storage? Consolidated before you send to cold storage. It depends, backpacker. Usually you consolidate in cold storage, and then you could, if you have like 5 or 6 in cold storage and you want to make them bigger, then you consolidate, send them to one address and come back, put it to the mempool, send it to the mempool, then it'll get a block. So those 5 UTXOs will come in and then come back as one big one minus the fees. Yes, VHF. But you can take multiple UTXOs out of your storage and make a new UTXOs. Yep. Do you use Strike or River, backpacker? What up, Jerry and Bitcoiners? Booty, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Welcome back, sir. Is a UTXO form when you send from cold storage to another user or exchange? No. Once the last Bitcoin is mined, the rush doesn't stop because the next rush would be a Bitcoin version of Where's Waldo with full searching for someone to sell those or lose custody of their BTC. Good point. Booty. You can think of UTXOs like money. $5 bill, $1 bill, $5 5 $1 bills or one $5 bill. Each bill is a UTXO, and when you move UTXOs, you pay per UTXO. So spending the $5 bill would be cheaper than the 5 $1 bills. Yep. Good analogy. Exactly what it is. The bigger the UTXO is and the less transactions you have, the less fees you'll have because you only have one big UTXO, like Kramer said, with the one big $5 bill instead of the 5 $1 bills. Most people I know don't even manage to use a password manager and lose their Facebook accounts, email accounts, or when they use a family member. Yep. Y'all got any sats left? What's up, Bangarang? My man's a G. What's up, bro? How you doing? Bangarang. Good to see you, brother. Hi, Vic Shoot VHF. You should join join 360 with Jor. Yes. I don't know about Strike, but River manage your UTXOs for you. Okay. Every time you receive Bitcoin to your wallet, layer 1, not Lightning, it creates one UTXO. Yep. Sparrow makes it easy to consolidate your UTXO. Yeah, Sparrow's for the bosses, guys. How would the recipient see your whole UTXO if we need change? Aren't they private in cold storage? Not once you send it to the mempool and to the block. People know how big it is then, Dean. And whatever you send back, they're gonna know what it is. 2 episodes of UTXO on the 21-day course. Yeah, I gotta watch that too. Damn it. I gotta watch that, brother. Because we're gonna offer that. Laura's Champion. The only time I used Bitcoin was to donate to Kamala's campaign. Okay. Why you started another YouTube channel under the name Jamal Get Right? Plus, why are you using a different accent? What's that about? Jamal Get Right? Let's see. Get Right. Okay. The troll saying this is me, guys. Jamal Get Right. Huh. Am I this big? The troll? This guy's like 500 something pounds, man. Interesting. Jor not lying. Okay, got it. Some people think that the millennials will sell all of their grandparents' assets for Bitcoin in the coming future. Yeah, a lot of gold stackers say that too, Ian. Thank you so much, no doubt. The one big, beautiful UTXO, yeah, Samantha. And 95% is so bad with them losing their wallet access or having Fidelity and other companies hold private keys. Sound like they can just take over their Bitcoin easily and paper BTC. Ooh, yeah, I know. But they're going to unfortunately do it. I'm on day 26 of rewatching the 365 from the halfway point. Too much valuable info not to be taking notes. Yeah, that's a good course, man. That's why the less you do, the better. The better the fees and privacy. Yep. Sin, nice saying. Yes. Damn, Blunts, man, good for you. I bet they make more sense the second time around. Yep. This Bitcoin thing is amazing. It is, bro. Oh my God. Sin is funny. Yeah, everybody wants to mine Bitcoin and get a note. No, but they don't even know how to secure their Bitcoin. Yep. Truth VHF. Yeah, you got to start. Again, man, there's no cheating this process, man. I'm taking this thing nice and slowly. I haven't even started mining yet. I just started running the node in 2023, at the end of 2023, almost 3 years in. So I'm taking my time with this stuff, man. You know what I mean? All right, so let's get into the video here. This is from our boy, Brian Moncada. And he made a great video. We watched him before. The Bitcoin Gold Rush. Not even millionaires can own one. This is a good video. I use a treasure, which allows me to consolidate using the coin control feature. How would one consolidate with something like a cold card queue? Well, you're not going to use the cold card queue. You use the Sparrow wallet to do that, Dean. Use the Sparrow. All you got to do is type in how to consolidate UTXOs using Sparrow. And there's some really good videos about that, Dean. Yeah, Jor, for real. Yep. Sparrow or Nunchuck. Instead of UTXO, how about you STFU? Huh. Instead of UTXO, how about you STFU? Well, I got a show here to troll. So I gotta talk. So anyways, he has a good video here. So let's check it out. And he talks about the Bitcoin Gold Rush. Not even millionaires can own one. This is why it's so scarce. This is why I put on this shirt today, by the way. Let me show you this shirt. This is probably my favorite shirt. There's only this many. There's only this many, guys. 21 million. 2.99 trillion, 999 million, 997 million, 600, I think. Quadrillion. There is no Sparrow app for the phone, exactly. Only for the desktop. Only for the desktop. Please, please don't get rug pulled, man. I want to get a bid act for fun and display while selling books. Nice. VHF agree. Great point. Kramer. Nunchuck for phone booty. Yup. Holy moly in the house. What did I miss? A lot. Say it again, booty. For the people in the back, yeah. Do not get rug pulled. I got you, Holy. I'm going to put you on the wheel. So without further ado, let's take a look at this young man, how he breaks this down, and the scarcity of Bitcoin. Because, again, we know about it, but these are some great ways and great numbers he puts it into perspective. Let's take a look.
There are 58 million millionaires in the world right now, but there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. And that's assuming all the Bitcoin is still accessible, which we know isn't true. Millions have already been lost forever, and this simple math problem is about to create one of the greatest wealth transfers in human history. In this video, I'm going to break down why the world's wealthy are quietly accumulating Bitcoin and why literally there isn't enough for all of them to own just one, and why this matters for you even if you're not a millionaire yet. And in case you're new here, my name is Brian Moncada. I'm the founder of adfen.com. I've built a multi-seven-figure agency scaled to over $350,000 months, and I help coaches, consultants, course creators, and agency owners scale using YouTube ads. And
you guys can't hear that? This allows it goes, guys. Damn it. You can't hear this? Because if so, I can put it in my editor real quick. That's allows it go, Sin. You guys, is anybody else having trouble hearing the video? Okay. Volume good here. All right. It's good on my end, but clean your ears. Let's try it again.
And AI systems. And I'm also super passionate about Bitcoin because we live in a world where AI is quickly disrupting everything and dollars are being printed into oblivion. So today, we're talking about a fascinating reality that most people haven't grasped yet. There are far more millionaires in the world than there will ever be Bitcoin. So this is the reason why I'm making this video. I saw this and I thought this is what most people still haven't realized yet. There are 58 million millionaires in the world, but only 21 million Bitcoin, and a little less since many holders will not sell. So how many Bitcoin per millionaire? That's 0.33 Bitcoin per millionaire. And there are 58 million millionaires in the world. Public companies, private companies, and governments already hold 1.7 million Bitcoin. And if you look at this tweet underneath, somebody commented on this picture, he said definitely less than 21 million. 4 million Bitcoin has already been lost, otherwise unattainable. The math is incredible. 60 million millionaires, 3,000 billionaires, 300 million businesses, 200 countries, and 95% of Bitcoin has already been in circulation. Completely inelastic supply. The world doesn't understand true scarcity or finite. Soon it will. Now, the reason why this is so important is because Bitcoin has a hard cap of 21 million coins. That's it. No more can ever be created. It's written in code. And unlike dollars or any other fiat currency that you and I are used to using, no one can decide to just print more Bitcoin. But here's where it gets even more interesting. We know that millions of Bitcoin are already lost forever. People have lost their private keys, they threw away hard drives, or passed away without sharing their seed phrases. Conservative estimates suggest that at least 3 to 4 million Bitcoin are permanently inaccessible. So for example, check out this news article from the other day. This is James Howells, and James Howells apparently lost 8,000 Bitcoin. Here's what it says. After over a decade, James Howells has finally given up his search for a hard drive he accidentally threw away in 2013 that held 8,000 Bitcoin, now worth over 950 million by 20.
Where he messed up at, he started telling everybody about it. You know, I'm not saying anybody took it, but of course they're not. What incentive they're going to have to let you back in there to get it? You know what I mean? Seen it today. Okay. Hit the like. Thank you, Fanny. How you feeling? How you feeling, honey? So I assume the UTXO disappears when you send from cold storage to another user or exchange. Disappears? No, it'll just be another UTXO. Yeah, it'll disappear out of your cold storage. Yeah, once it's gone. Seen it today. Good choice. Thank you, man. This is a good video.
2030, it could be valued at 8 billion. James has been searching for this hard drive in this dumpster, this trash waste sort of land for about 10 years. 10 years to try to find 8,000 Bitcoin, which again, just means that out of the 21 million, 8,000 is accumulated from James, but he will no longer be able to access those. And probably nobody ever will. So now we're down to maybe 17 to 18 million Bitcoin that can actually circulate according to some estimates. And many of those are held by early adopters who have no intention of selling. This creates one crazy mathematical problem. If every millionaire in the world wanted just one Bitcoin, more than 2/3 of them would be completely out of luck. There simply isn't enough to go around. And we haven't even talked about billionaires yet, who might want to own thousands of Bitcoin, or corporations, or governments, or states, or cities. The supply-demand ratio is insane when you really think about it.
Good question here by Steven. Do you think everyone will really wake up all at once and realize they need Bitcoin, or will it be a long transition? I think it'll be the same as very similar to the internet, but a little bit quicker, Steven. I don't think it'd be either one. I don't think everybody will wake up, and I don't think it'd be a long transition. It depends on what long transition means. You know what I mean? But I think it's going to be, once we hit $1 million Bitcoin, and again, that price is nothing, man. $1 million Bitcoin. I know that seems like a lot now because it's, basically 9x or whatever it is today. That's nothing, man. You know what I mean? But that's when people are going to start getting involved and getting into it. You know what I mean? Sorry, little wonky. Hi, Sam. Hi, VHF. It's all good, Fanny. Get your rest, honey. Thank you, guys. UTXOs are important for those who aren't paying attention. Not understanding UTXOs cost me about 200,000 sats. Damn, Jor. I got to eat avocado and phone now, yeah. Yay, good. And phone now, yay. Feel better soon, Fanny Packer. We love you. We do love you, Fanny. Very much, man.
Now you might be thinking, Brian, I'm not a millionaire yet, so why should I even care about this problem? Here's why this matters for everyone, not just entrepreneurs and business owners or millionaires. When a scarce asset is desired by people with significant resources, the price discovery process can be dramatic. We're not talking about some collectible that only appeals to a very niche group of people. We're talking about what many believe is the hardest money ever created during a time when traditional currencies are being debased at historic rates. Think about it like this. Imagine you're at an auction with 58 other people, but there are only 21 items available. And these items are not just collectibles. They're lifeboats in a world where the economic ship is taking on water. Like the Titanic, the ship is going to sink. It's just a matter of when. So how high do you think the bidding for these 21 lifeboats would go if there are only 58 people? This isn't theory, okay? We're already seeing it happen. Major corporations like Strategy have been accumulating Bitcoin aggressively. Wealthy individuals are quietly building positions, and even countries like El Salvador have made Bitcoin legal tender. The wealthy understand something fundamental. In a world of infinite money printing, owning a single piece of this truly scarce digital asset isn't just an investment, it's insurance against the devaluation of everything else. So if there's not even enough Bitcoin for every millionaire to own one, then what about everyone else? This is where the beauty of Bitcoin's divisibility comes in. And most people still don't understand this yet. But one Bitcoin can be divided into 100 million Satoshis, or sats for short. Think of these like cents to every dollar. This means you don't need to own one whole Bitcoin to own the world's first digitally scarce asset. You can own a fraction for 0.1 or 0.01 or even just a few thousand sats. And this is where the opportunity lies for those who aren't millionaires yet. While the wealthy might be fighting over whole coins, the average person can still accumulate Satoshis. Think about it this way. If Bitcoin continues to be adopted globally and becomes a major reserve asset, owning even a small fraction could be significant in the future. For example, take a look at this. This is a tweet from Wealth Squad Chris, CJ Johnson, where he says, "You think you're late to Bitcoin because it's at 115K. I think I'm early to Bitcoin because it's 2 trillion market cap of 1 quadrillion in global assets. That's 0.2%. In 1994, the internet reached 0.2% of the world's population. Were you late to the internet in 1994? No, the party hasn't even started yet. And you can see it right here. Bitcoin's market cap is about 2.3 trillion, give or take, depending on who you ask. Now, if you look at gold, that's 22 trillion. Art, cars, and collectibles, 27 trillion. Equities, 135 trillion. Real estate, 370 trillion. Bonds, 318 trillion. And money, 129 trillion. Now, let me ask you, in a world where everything is going to become more and more digital and AI is going to disrupt everything, do you think people are going to continue holding on to real estate?
And by the way, do you see Caspa on that list? Or Ethereum? Or any other shit coin? No, you don't. So when he's talking about digital money, there's only one digital money, guys. Okay? And that's Bitcoin. If you think Bitcoin is at least as good as gold, I think it's 10,000 times better than gold, 1,000,000 times better than gold. But let's just say it's the same as gold. Then it's going to go to 22 trillion at the minimum because gold's going to keep going up, right? We are going to surpass gold, guys. Again, we've only been in this for 16 and a half years versus gold 4,000 or 5,000. How long they've been here. And again, once real estate investors, I used to be a real estate investor. And again, if you have bonds, sell this B for this B, because this is bullshit and this is the real B. Okay. And then money, all this stuff is going to be sucking out of the energy and equity out of these and going into Bitcoin. All of it.
Or to bonds when the money is currently being debased. If Bitcoin just went to $22 trillion, like gold, 22 trillion market cap, that would put Bitcoin at $1 million per coin. So if you just invested 0.1 or 0.01, your investment would probably 10x over that time frame. And this is predicted to happen in probably the next 3 to 5 years, depending on who you ask. So are you actually late? No, I believe we're still early, which is why I'm even talking about this. This is why I've been telling my friends, family, and you this for the last few months now. You don't need to go all in to try to buy one Bitcoin if you don't have the resources, but having 0 Bitcoin will actually be riskier in the future for you and your family. I truly believe that. Let me show you something that really drives this point home. In 2015, you only needed to work about 13 hours at the average wage to buy one Bitcoin. By 2020, that had increased to 380 hours. Today, it's around 3,800 hours at the average wage, which is almost 2 years of full-time work just to accumulate one Bitcoin.
And boom, 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 boom. That's what it is, guys. How long does it take you to earn a certain amount of sats, right? Every time I get my monthly military check on the first of the month, I immediately put it into my Strike app and see how many sats I can get. And I'm telling you from personal experience, ever since I've been doing this since 2021, it has gone way down. Way down. So again, you are getting paid less in real money. Why? And you should, by the way. This is how it should work. Because Bitcoin is sucking the energy out of everything and putting the energy of everything into it. All those different markets we saw, savings accounts, the bond market, real estate, gold bugs, people that had silver, all the stuff that I had, me personally, I had all kind of equities, I had all kind of individual stocks, I had all kind of little stuff around the house, I had gold and silver. I put all of it into Bitcoin. Why? Because it is the best way to save. It is the best store of value. It's the best way to save and the only way to save. So again, once you understand and you float above the fiat nonsense of, oh, you got to diversify. Why should I diversify? The only reason you diversify in the fiat world is simple. You're trying to hedge your bet on whether or not this one's going to crash, or this company's going to stop, or this one's not going to keep up with inflation, or this one's not going to have a good return. And if you have a well-balanced portfolio, fuck that. You don't need it. Once you understand and put at least 1,000 hours into Bitcoin, you find out real quick there is no second best. Trent just sent in a CYM zap. Ian, he sent in 2,500 sats. Trent did. Thank you so much, Trent. It's a huge donation, brother. Appreciate that very much. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. Thank you, Trent.
And this trend will continue to rise. Where do you think it'll be by 2030? As the wages continue to decrease, or I should say the money continues to decrease in value, and your income might be going up, but it's because it's costing you more to live your life every day. Why? Because the currency is constantly being printed and it's becoming less and less valuable. And this trend will continue as more wealthy individuals and institutions realize the mathematical reality we're discussing today. What we're witnessing is potentially one of the greatest wealth transfers in human history. But unlike previous wealth transfers that typically benefited those who were already wealthy, Bitcoin has created a unique opportunity where early adoption matters more than initial wealth. The person who bought Bitcoin back in 2013 with a few $100s now potentially has more Bitcoin than a millionaire who's just waking up to this reality in 2025. This is unprecedented. Throughout history, wealth has typically been transferred in ways that benefit those who already have capital or connections. But Bitcoin has created an opportunity where those who understand it early, like you watching this video, and take the risk to invest in it and hold it, have always been rewarded, regardless of their starting position. And we're still in the early phases of this wealth transfer. The majority of millionaires and financial institutions haven't bought any Bitcoin yet. When they do, and math does what math does best, the supply shock will be significant. Take a look at this. This is how many people today apparently own any Bitcoin. Only about 750,000 people own 1 Bitcoin. Only about 110,000 people own 10 Bitcoin. Only about 9,750 own 100 Bitcoin. And 1.5 million Bitcoin, or 7.5 of the total supply, are already lost. Individuals hold 14 million Bitcoin, which is 67% of the supply. And businesses hold 1.15 million, which is 5.5% of the supply. So what we're witnessing now is the...
Let's look at that again. Only about 750,000 people on the planet own 1 Bitcoin. 750,000. That's not a lot of people, man. And every time you see MicroStrategy and all these big companies, the BlackRocks of the world and everything else, I mean, again, MicroStrategy has 629,000 Bitcoin. 629,000 Bitcoin, 376. That many people on the planet will never get to 1 Bitcoin. Ever. And again, we're measuring this stuff by the old fiat world and stuff like this. This is completely different, guys. And then you got BlackRock. They got 749,000 of them, guys, under management. You know what I mean? This thing is so scarce, it doesn't even make any sense, man. You know what I mean? When you look, only 750,000 people own 1 Bitcoin. Only about 110,000 people own 10 Bitcoin. That's not a lot of people, man. 10 Bitcoin is crazy, though. Uh-oh. Looks like Paul the Goat's in the house, I think. Thank you, Ian. Ian sent a CYM zap. Another one. Thank you very much, brother. That's a huge zap, man. You know that helps with the payroll, sir. That might have to be another t-shirt. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. BTC is a 51% attack on fiat. Yeah. Man, I'm so glad I'm Bitcoin only. I will back I saw someone that care about crypto holding. They had at least 50 altcoins. Wow. Just got a fiat tire on more, bro. Okay. All right, Jerry, your friends. One big 15,000 sat spin. Thank you so much, Paul. I just got that. I seen it coming on chain, brother. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. That's a huge donation, man. Paul the GOAT, man. Thank you, Paul. Gotta run. Miners are coming online. Be good, Emily, Samantha, Nakamoto, Lauren Stern, and everyone. Okay, man. Thank you, Gray. We will take you off the wheel, sir. Appreciate it. Paul the GOAT is in the house. Paul, how are you today, man? Good to see you, sir. Very nice to see you. Paul, have a good night. Thank you, Gray. Gray Motion, Crazy, Gray, Peace, Gray. Paul the GOAT. He is the GOAT. But you see how scarce this stuff is, guys? When you're looking at people just, buying it. And again, most of this Bitcoin are not going to move, ladies and gentlemen. It's just not. Mine's not moving. Again, when do you guys plan on moving your Bitcoin and selling it for cash? I'm not ever gonna sell mine for cash. Now I might move it to another Bitcoiner or some stuff that I want to buy, but I'm not selling it, quote unquote, back to Strike or any banks in the future or any custodians or any kind of exchanges. I'm not doing it. Hello, Paul. Cheers, VHF. Yes. Cash? Never heard of her. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, why? Why? Paul, this thing is so scarce, man. We've never had anything like this. This is why when I look at this shirt, man, when I look at this shirt, that's all the money in the world. This is the real money. That's it. And every time I buy, every hour on the hour, a little dust piece falls off. You guys are buying every day, every week, every month, every 2 weeks. People around the world are doing it. And the people that are here, quote unquote, early, I think you're early until we get down to the last 1%. If you buy through the gold rush, even if you buy at $4 million Bitcoin, you're still early, ladies and gentlemen. You are. But we're super early, guys. So again, we've never measured anything like this with a scarce asset or item like this. We've never done it. So we have nothing to compare it to.
of the supply. So what we're witnessing now is the redistribution from individuals to businesses, funds, and governments. Are you one of the 750,000 whole coiners? And this is true. If you don't own one Bitcoin now, it'll be almost impossible for you to own one in the future. And look, I'm not saying this to create more FOMO, although it already is happening.
Yes, it's getting more difficult and more difficult. And Ian said something very nice to you, Paul. He says, "Hello, Paul. Thanks again for the sats yesterday. My grandson will cherish them in a couple decades." He sure will. Thank you, Paul. Paul's giving out 15,000 sats, so stay to the end of the all or nothing game. But he's right. We're talking about one Bitcoin and everything else. And yeah, again, Bitcoin really doesn't exist. It's just a big clump of Satoshis. It's 100 million Satoshis. What's 40 million Satoshis? What's 70 million Satoshis? It's all about the Satoshis, guys. Okay? And I just tell people to get to 1 million, man. Smash by 1 million. I have to teach my son all this. I got a journal. Yes, of course. This is what we're here for, man. Awesome, Paul. You just came in and stunned us. Yes. That's so cool, Ian. Thank you so much, Paul. Bye, Gray. VHF, have your son watch some videos. Yep. Thank you, Paul. So awesome. Create a manual for my future bloodline. Nice, VHF. Love it. This thing is so scarce, man. That's why I say get to 1 million sats, man. You will be more rare than a millionaire as a fiat millionaire. Mark my words on that.
I'm saying this because understanding the simple math problem we started with, 58 million millionaires, only 21 million Bitcoin, helps you understand why this asset behaves the way it does and why its long-term trajectory will continue despite the short-term volatility. So what should you do with this information? Let me give you some practical takeaways to actually use and implement right away. First, buy Bitcoin, okay? I'm not gonna say go all in overnight, but like I said, having zero will literally be riskier than having a small allocation. Even just 0.01 or 0.1 Bitcoin puts you ahead of most people globally. And don't wait and try to time the market to buy at a lower price. I've made this mistake so many times over the last few years. That's why you'll hear people constantly say everybody buys Bitcoin at the price they deserve, because most people try to time the market. Most people don't take the time to actually understand it and learn it. And that's why they end up paying more for it. So buy Bitcoin now before you have to buy it at a future price that's even higher. Second, think long-term here, okay? The millionaire problem we discussed isn't going to resolve itself overnight. This is a multi-decade transition we're witnessing. Don't get caught up in the day-to-day price movements and get freaked out. Just buy and hold. And be okay with the price going up and down over the next few years, because in 4 years, you'll be glad you own some as opposed to none. And you'll be pleasantly surprised to see just how much your Bitcoin has increased in value. Third, put your Bitcoin in self-custody immediately. Get it off the exchanges as quickly as possible. As Bitcoin becomes more...
I disagree with that. I don't think you should put Bitcoin in when you first get into cold storage immediately. I think you should understand and learn what it is first. That's a lot. I think you should get your 100 hours of studying in before you do that.
Scarce and valuable, having direct ownership through self-custody becomes increasingly important. Get a hardware wallet and learn how to use it properly. Once you do, you can become your own bank and have full and total control over your hard-earned money. No more middleman, no more people asking you, why do you need to pull out your money? It's yours free and clear, which is true self-sovereignty. Fourth, dollar cost average every single month. Rather than trying to time the market, I recommend personally investing whatever your budget allows every week or every other week automatically. Now, again, if you don't have any Bitcoin, I personally believe you should one-click buy as much as you possibly can sooner versus later.
Yep. When you first get in, I'm telling everybody, either put 1% of their not net worth, but their investment portfolio, their savings and investment portfolio, not like their house. They include their net worth, not their personal net worth, but the stuff that they have to decide for their savings and investing. 1% of that or 1 million sats, whichever one's higher. Like Hodler slideshow. How do we like it? Recommended UTXO size? That depends, man, on a lot of different things. We were just talking about that earlier, Booty. It depends on what you want to use it for and everything else. How long are you going to keep it in there? But a lot of people are saying 1 million Satoshis, Booty. I am so sick of constantly have almost every single YouTube video. I'll tell people to get a hardware wallet. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Just buy it and then figure out what you want to do with that. Bigger the better, Booty. Yeah, it depends though, VHF. It depends. Yes, sir, Paul. Paul, slow. Yes, very slow. I don't think people should learn about it before they even buy. Nah, not a smash buy, Vic. Only reason I'm saying that, and I hear what you're saying, brother. Maybe not until you. I don't think you should DCA. I think you should smash buy 1 million sats or 1% of your savings / portfolio, and then learn it over 100 hours. And then once you understand and get it clicks in your head because you got skin in the game now. Then you say, okay, I'll start DCing now after I get my 100 hours. But we know what it is. They'll know what it is. And if they, in the worst case scenario, after the 100 hours, if they don't like it, they can just sell it back and get the cash back. But none of them do. Hi, BTC Fanny Packer. Hi, Lauren. Sorry, a little out of it from today. It's all good, Fanny. We love you. You know that. You know that, Fanny.
But after you do that, I do believe a dollar cost average strategy every single week or every other week would be smart for most people. This strategy helps manage the volatility while ensuring you're accumulating more and more Bitcoin over time, regardless of the price. Just make sure you make automatic transfers every single week or every single other week so that way it happens automatically without you having to think. And finally, continue educating yourself. This is not financial advice and I am not a financial advisor. I am simply a business owner, entrepreneur, new father, husband, son, and brother who wants to help my friends and family. The more you understand about Bitcoin, monetary history, and the current financial system and how it works, the more conviction you'll have in this decision. I say this to my friends and family all the time, but once you learn what money actually is and what the current money we're using isn't, you can't unsee this. The simple reality is this: there are 58 million millionaires in the world, but only 21 million Bitcoin that will ever exist. And as more wealthy individuals and institutions wake up to this mathematical reality, the competition for this scarce asset will 100% get even crazier. Do everything you can now to build a business, scale your business, and invest any excess profits personally into Bitcoin. At least that's what I'm doing. And if you're a coach, consultant, course creator, or agency,
love it. Love this video. This guy did a great job. And again, this is not a Bitcoin channel, his channel, right? It's not. He just went down the rabbit hole. He's got his own business and stuff like that, but he's like, wow, this is the best thing since sliced bread right here. And that's why he makes a video a couple times a week now about this. You know what I mean? And more people are waking up to two things. One, the problem that the money is broken and the system is just completely effed. And two, Bitcoin is the only solution. And once you figure that out and everybody is waking up to the lies and unplugging from the matrix, if you will, they're like, holy crap, man, I'm swallowing the orange pill and I'm never looking back. And he said in the video, once you see it, you can't unsee it. All right, guys, 951, Sin won that. Let's see who can win 952. Secura, congratulations. You're the winner from 952. Let's see who can win 953. Adam, over here. Secura. Yes, continue to educate. Congrats, Secura. Understanding is second only to acceptance in life. If you understand, you can then accept. Yep. Exactly. Adam and Lori, you guys here? Sorry, Adam. I was calling you Alex the whole time. Secura, congrats. Yep. Let's see if they're here. Jor, are you here? Because I'm getting ready to do the all or nothing game too, Jor. If you're not here, I'm going to take you and Arnie off because I know you guys are going to win. Emily, Adam, and Lori. Yes. Nice. They may not be here either. Yeah, guys, just let me know. If you leave, just tell me so I can take you off the wheel, okay? It makes it nice and easy. Please and thank you. He always wins the all or nothing. He told me not to put him on the wheel at all, but I'll tell him I'll keep him on there until the all or nothing game. Good game, Adam and Lori. Okay, and if he comes back, I'll just put him on. I don't think Adam and Lori are here. One more time, Adam and Lori, are you here, ma'am and sir? 111 sats. Thank you. That's a live freeze out. Looks like Samantha. 111. Thank you, Samantha. If that's you, I appreciate that. It's usually you. Thank you very much, Samantha. Very, very kind of you, man. All right, let me take them off the wheel. I don't think they're here. I don't think Jor's here either. Let me take Jor off for now. Let's see. Sweating and smiling. Arnie boy. Take him off for now. If they come back, I'll put them on. You know, if you take people off the wheel, they are back right away. Yeah, you know it, Lauren. That's how you get them back. Same thing when I wash my hands. I could be the most lonely man in the world, Lauren. All I got to do is wash my hands and lather them up with see. Okay. Congratulations. Sweating and smiling together. I just took you off the wheel because you weren't answering, but I'll put you back on, sir. You are right. Sweating and smiling together. Gotcha. I need your wallet address. I don't know if I have it or not in my black book. Adam. Jay's work 60% of the time every time. Yep. Smash, buy, then study. Yeah, exactly. And then after a few hundred hours or a few, 50 to 100 hours, or at least 100 hours, then you decide whether or not you want a DCA or not. Or if it's not what you thought, then sell it back. LOL, Bodie. Lauren Stern, you were so correct. I am here, but you can take me off. Why would I take you off? You're here, man. I'm unpredictable this time of night. Okay. All right. Thank you, man. Adam and Lori, I need your address. I'll send you a note. Woody, that's Steiner math. Yes. No. Yep. All right. Let's spin it again. 954. Jimmy John. Jimmy, you here, sir? I don't think he's here. 959. Got a lot of blocks. 60. 961. No, stay on, Jor. Boom. Just got off of work. Okay, Amos, how are you? Jimmy John, are you here? CBT. Good to see you, man. You are always unpredictable, Jor. Trouble is, if you do something else on your phone and you get a few minutes behind, you look like a fool. But hey, it's life, baby. Yeah. Good game, Jimmy John. Hello, Jimmy John. Is he here? Jimmy John ain't never here when he wins, right? James Evan Jr., yes. Corey here. Yep. Let me take Jimmy John's dumb ass off the wheel. Jimmy is a fool, boy. We know that. There he is. All right, let's do it again. Doing good. Been busting ass working to get more sats. Good. How you doing, Jerry? I'm doing good, man. Thank you for asking, and good to hear that. Very good to hear that, brother. Horseshoe Corey, yep. Corey always wins. He wins every day. Amos, nice, man. Is Corey here? I think he is. He will be here in 5, 4, 3. Good game, Magic. Magic Moolah. He's going to give him to somebody. Good game, Magic Moolah. Perfect example. I was 60 seconds behind without even knowing. Yep. Emily Moolah, yeah. Yeah, it's difficult to stay up with the lives, man. Especially with my games, you know what I mean? Magic, are you here? Nice, Magic. Congrats, Moolah. We all have been behind, so we all had to feel like fools. Yep. Yep. I definitely try to incentivize you guys to stay there. Give those to Emily. Yes. Good move, Magic. All right, Emily again. 954. Let's see if you can win 955. Congrats, Emily. No doubt. Hodler. Hodler is the winner.
Nobody in your life has showed you active disdain. You're not stacking hard enough. If you are still invited to a family Thanksgiving, you're not stacking hard enough. If you're made fun of for brown bagging your lunch, you're not stacking And if somebody hasn't called you a retard in your life, you're not stacking hard enough. You're just not stacking hard enough.
You're not stacking hard enough. Congrats, Emily. Jor found Maria's Finding a Man story on YouTube. Ems is rich. What's up with those likes? Is the button broken? Yeah, guys. Is it broken? Is it broken? Only if you like it, guys. Haha. Good game, Holler. Hit that like button if you like it, guys. Please and thank you. Good game, Holler. Thank you, sir. Moolah, Holler, VHL, Holler. M might be a whole coiner, right? Holler, roasted like medium rare. Roasted like medium rare, since says. Holler, magic. I'm here, Ian. What's up? This is awesome. You should have a celebrity video from everyone and why they when they win, you play it. Yeah, I should. I was thinking that too, Jor. You're not, I'm not, geez, I'm messed up. I'm not, geez, I'm messed up. Jor. Holler said thank you. No doubt, Holler. We love you. We love you, honey. You know that. Holler was a winner. Can she do it again? Let's see. Right. Reverse. I am not stacking hard enough. Just saying. Congrats for her. Yes. We'd have some hilarious clip from people in the chat for real. Yes, we would, Jor. Yes, we would, sir. Jor, you sure you don't want to get back on the wheel, man? We got 15,000 set spin and everything else. About to do the all or nothing? You sure, man? Rep Jizzle. Good game. Rep Jizzle. Woo, RJ. Here, got you. Reverse jackpot. She's smiling, saying thank you. Oh, that's okay. She knows we love her. She knows that. Reverse jackpots. It's an honor to be here with y'all. Thank you, man. It's an honor to have you, VHF. The contrarian's contrarian. Thank you. Me either. These people are not stacking hard enough, says Howler. Yes, she's right, too. I'm not stacking hard enough. I just don't want to hold things up. I'm bad being on the wheel. Okay, man. Good game, Jizzle. Dab data. Yep. Reverse jackpot's the winner. Block 957 belongs to who? VHF's the man. Very brave man. VHF's a very brave man. Emily gets sats. I'm sleeping on the bed and I'm not stacking hard enough. Yeah, that's what Sharper says. I ain't leaving though. Okay, man. All right. Emily, I just hate to see you lose sats, man. I ain't leaving. Stacking old M's. Good game, Emily. Congrats. Emily, congratulations. She gets sats, if you haven't noticed. Let's see if she can get some more. Who's gonna win 958? Very nice, Emily. Congrats, Emily. Woohoo. Thank you, Jerry and fam. Thank you, Emily, for being here. Blessing us with your presence. Scotty 99. Congrats, Emily. Scotty's gonna send me 99 sats to tell me he's here. Scotty's something else. Good sats. She does, man. She does, Jor. I'm telling you, man, when I do payroll every night, I just go to Emily first. I go, let's see, 500, 600, 400. You know what I mean? Rod Robertson, how are you, man? Are you new here, sir? I'll take Jor's spot. Yay, Scotty. Good game, Scotty. 99. Boom. He likes to whisper sweet nothings in my Strike app ear. Let's see. Scotty, boom. Scotty Pippen. Scotty one sat. Yeah. Scotty 99. Okay, put me on the wheel. I can't bear not having a chance as a spinner. Yeah, man. Come on now, Jor. Like, come on, bro. You're the sat man, bro. Come on, Jor, for the score. And you got 2 chances. Scotty, if you are sending 99 sats every message, you ain't stacking hard enough. Oh, man. Another 99 sats. He said, if you are sending 99 sats every message, you are not stacking hard enough, he says. I know that's right. That was funny. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. You are a funny man. All right. Arn Dog and Jor are back on the wheel. Haha, LOL, Jor. Exactly, Jor. I mean, come on, Jor. You're here and you don't want to get the sats? He says yes. I forget it. Scotty, you're the winner. 958. Let's do 959. Vic. Scotty Harler is laughing at that. Jor was trying to leave some for the rest of us. Yeah, he wins. I'm telling you, man, every all or nothing, if I do it for the week, he'll win 3 or 4 times out of the week. Jor does. Jor Arnie. Seriously. If you put cream in your coffee, you're not stacking hard enough. Oh, I love it. Vic, LOL. Good game, Vic. Vic. Someone been watching too much Good Mythical Morning. Yes, good game, Vic. Vic. Yay. My man, Vic. You're the winner of 100 units of the hardest money in the world. You're welcome, brother. Thank you for being here. If you guys weren't here, I couldn't do it. So thank you. And sugar, yes. Absolutely. Anything other than the black coffee. 960. It's on you. Look at Angel again. With a name like that, how could he lose? How could he lose with a name like that, guys? Good game, Vic. Joy, that literally what I told Backpacker when I picked some up. That's funny. Yep, might as well just give them the win. They're so good at winning and don't have to be here to try, right? Just got done cooking. Gotta feed the kids. Everyone have a good night. All right, Steven. Appreciate you, bro. Steven Blunt, man. My man, Steven. We'll see you next time, brother. Where are you at on this wheel? There you go. Thanks for stopping in, Steven. Appreciate you, bro. If I don't re-soak my tea bag, I'm not stacking hard enough. You got to use that thing 3 times, Ian. Number 1 fan. If you turn on lights in your house during the day, you're not stacking hard enough. I know I don't, except during these streams. Angel, congratulations, Angel, number 1 fan. Hey, good game, Angel. Congratulations, young little man. I mean, big man. Good game, Angel. Woohoo. Yes. If you aren't free balling, if you aren't free balling it, you aren't stacking hard enough. Woo. Okay. Thanks, Jerry. No doubt. Good game, Angel. Peace, BB. Jerry, I see my name on the wheel, but is it eligible to be stopped on? I think it is, Lauren. I think it is, sir. If you're army wiping your butt with leaves in your yard, you aren't stacking. If you're not army wiping your butt with leaves in your yard, you aren't stacking hard enough. You're just not stacking hard enough. Damn right. Later, Blunt Man. Yes. Angel, you're the winner. 961. See what happens. That was funny, Fanny. If you aren't army, yes. Fanny. Amos, CBT. Haha, LOL. Love it, guys. Love it. You guys are so funny. I don't know if you knew this, but I was telling you, Fanny, but you're definitely shaving hard enough. Yeah, exactly. ZBT. If your teeth are straight, you aren't stacking hard enough. Damn right, Bangarang. You gotta have them crooked teeth. No braces. Amos. BC Vanderbeck. Oh, okay. I need underpants for the shaving. Good game, Amos. Sin, not if you haven't bid it. Bidet. Hell yeah. Good game, man. Amos CBT. If you got one of those, you're not stacking hard enough. What are you talking about? That's for the rich people, man. Bidets for the win. LMAO, the chat today, right? Just got here 1. LOL, I know, right? If you have a dollar bill, you ain't stacking hard enough. Damn right, GOW. I think that was the last one. Oh, no, we got one more. 962. Let's spin it and let's play the all or nothing game. Hodler.
Nobody in your life has showed you active disdain. You're not stacking hard enough. If you are still invited to a family Thanksgiving, you're not stacking hard enough. If you're made fun of for brown bagging your lunch, you're not stacking hard enough. hard enough. If somebody hasn't called you a retard in your life, you're not stacking hard enough. You're just not stacking hard enough.
You are not stacking hard enough, guys. If you haven't, it's about efficiency. Am I right, Sin, my brother? Free balling in Texas is not recommended. I know, man. It's too hot. You guys are cooked, Joey says. Sin, bid it. GOW, backpacker family have some strict rules for stacking. Thought I was stacking hard, but nope. Right. I'm definitely not Diesel. That's when something gets stuck to your leg, brother. If you feed your cat, you aren't stacking hard enough. Holler ties too. So they ain't close. Yeah, holler. Go, girl. If you're chafing, you ain't efficient. Definitely cooked. Brown bag your lunch. If you have cable TV, you're not stacking hard. That's the truth. Who the hell's got cable TV? LOL. It's a sign, she says. Give it to Lauren. Okay. Lauren. Let me make sure Lauren's okay with that. This is great. I am not stacking hard enough. Samantha Diesel, are you sure some man freeballed it in Texas over his cheating wife? She exists no more. And he pretty much got away with it. Damn. Reminds me of, you might be a redneck, LMAO. Yeah. If you have soles on your shoes, you're not stacking hard enough. You got tread on your tires, Jor. You know about that. You ain't stacking hard enough. Jor. Samantha Nagmo, oddly specific. Yes, Jor. LMAO, Jor. If you wear clothes, you aren't stacking hard. You might end up in prison, though. Yes. If you still have 2 kidneys, right? Lauren, congratulations. Holler gave you her sats. If you're spending money in YouTube Premium, you're not stacking hard enough. That's a lot of sats. Yeah. I do have that, so I'm not stacking hard enough. Yeah, got rid of cable for myself, not household, a decade ago, maybe. Waste of time. Absolutely waste of time. If you feed your cat, yes. If you're turning on your AC during 114-degree Vegas weather, then you ain't stacking hard enough. Oh, boy. I don't know about that one, man. You know we know about that one. If you have a car, you aren't stacking hard. That takes gas insurance and registration. It does. The last shoes I got were paid by my mom. So she's not stacking hard enough or at all. Wow, really? Thank you, Holler. Yep. Lauren, congrats. If you don't have holes in your boxer shorts, you're not stacking hard enough. Exactly. Exactly, guys. And I don't know if I introduced you to Maria. Maria is my old roommate. I used to send. She used to rent from me. Really, really good girl. I think she's stacking hard enough though. Dab data. If your socks match, you aren't stacking hard enough. My socks do not match. If you're not starving your kids, you're not stacking hard enough. If your check engine light isn't flashing red, you're not stacking hard enough. She's putting me on the right path. She is. Jor. Isn't there a huge front hole in most boxer shorts? Yep. All right, let me put the let's do the wheel. Let's do the all or nothing game, guys. Remember, we got that 15,000 sat spin. Don't forget about that. It's 3 so far. Boy, my grandson is kicking butt in there with that Spider-Man. Okay. We're going to have, let's see, 5 winners today. No, he's putting me on the right drawer. Emily, late to the party. Trey Day, late to the party. What's up, Freedom Family? Trey Day, what's up, my boy? How are you, sir? My man, Trey Day. How you doing, man? We're about to do the all or nothing game. She's banking all these ones for the next video. For her next video, right? I'm gonna CBD kids. If your game is trash, you're not stacking hard enough. Oh man. I think that might be the best one. That's 18 years, Sin. If you're stacking chewing tobacco, you might be a redneck, yo. If you have money for you ain't stacking hard enough for real. Trey, if you pay taxes, you aren't sovereign enough. Absolutely. Amos, Bangarang. Jerry, tonight I believe the chat is collecting Jerry's rules for stacking, right? I think so too, Lauren. I watched a replay last night. Seen I won, LOL. Was in a meeting, had to step away. It's all good, brother. It's all good. If you put Coke in your whiskey, you aren't stacking hard enough, Joey. All right. All or nothing game, guys. Jor, you are here. Don't mess with your phone. Today is Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. This is my little bribe, and thank you for saying, hey. I'm going to listen to Jerry yap for 2.5 hours. This is my way of saying thank you. Here's the rules. We're going to spin it. If it lands on your name, you got 100 sats. You got two choices. You can keep it or spin it again and go for it all for 1,000 sats. But if you don't get it, you get nothing. Hence, all or nothing game, and the sats roll over to the next person. So without further ado, player one, you are up for the all or nothing game. I'm here with no guarantees. Joey, if you voted Democrat, you are a moron. Yes, mate, look at that, 1,000. Wow. Yeah, Jerry the accountant loves that one. He loves it. I'm here with no guarantees. Never put Coke in my whiskey. On the rocks. If you don't steal from time to time, you're not stacking hard enough. I was thinking the same thing. No rocks, no Coke. Dean, I'm not stealing. It's not stealing if you're stacking. Exactly. 1,000. Wow. Jerry the accountant's going to love that. Player one, you got 1,000 sats. Bad Bear, CYM, the only way to drink it. Stacking sats. Flipper, woohoo. I'm glad I wasn't the only one saying LOL, right? I'm great. Hope all is well. Just left this meeting about this Bitcoin reserve getting started in my neighborhood. Wow. I sent you the post on Twitter, Jerry. It's really dope. All right. Let me see that, Trey. Thank you, man. That's dope, bro. Flipper, you got 1,000, honey. Congratulations. Player one, Flipper. 1,000 Satoshis. Wow. Can everybody win? Because everybody can win. Flipper with 1,000. Let's go. Flip, send, boom. Good game, Flipper, little Flipper. Congrats, Flip. Good game, Flipper. Woo, let's go. Boy, GOW's right there. Flipper, if you still have 401k, you're not stacking hard enough. That is a fact. Now, I don't have that. That data for real. Room temperature, best flavor, yes. Flipper, congratulations, honey. Roasted medium rare. You put Coke and shitty whiskey. Good game, Flip. Don't I always, Jerry? Ain't I always, Jerry? I know. Player two, you're up. Congrats, Flipper. Wow. Scotty 99. I don't know why. I really like it when Scotty wins. I can't tell you why, though. Congrats, Flipper. I'm a freelancer. I don't even know what a 401k is exactly. If you're holding shit coins, you're definitely not stacking hard enough. For real, Jor. For real. 99, boom, Flipper. Scotty, 2 sats. Good game. Oh, man. Sid, congrats, Scotty. Yes. Boy, it is not easy up here reading these mining sat on mining apps. Okay. That's okay. Hit that like button. 454 watching, 32 likes. Do we have that many people? 44. Scotty, congratulations. Hey, guys, hit that like button if you like the video, guys, please. It'll help me with YouTube. If you don't want to donate, that's fine. You don't have to. But at least hit the like button if you like the video. Please take a second to do that. It really helps the channel. Thank you very much. Only if you like the video, guys. Please and thank you so much. Scotty sent 99 sats in, and he says, thank you, Scotty. He said, if you ain't spending 4,000, you ain't stacking hard enough. So that means spend 4,000, Scotty. Jorva the score on that, 44, 100. I'll drink it neat with your boys someday, hopefully soon. Yes, absolutely. The watches are priced to inflation. Yes. All right, Scotty, spending 4,000. He said, you're not stacking hard enough if you're not spending 4,000. So let's do it. He got it. Wow, Scotty. He fucking got it. Congratulations, Scotty. Scotty today is in profit mode, guys. If you haven't hit the like button, you're not viewing hard enough. Tell him, Lauren. Tell him. Hit that like button, guys. Please and thank you if you like it. VHF, looking forward to it. Me too. I like my bourbon neat. Blanton's to be exact. Congratulations, Scotty. You are in profit mode, sir. Congratulations, man. Player 3, you're up. Wow, Scotty. Congratulations. He deserves it. Scotty, yes, Scotty. Congrats, guys. Scotty, good game, Scotty. Wow. Profit, Scotty, 99. Woohoo. V. Hot damn, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Nice, Scotty. V, congratulations. Player 3, you're the winner, sir. Nice job, Scotty. Watch him send me 999 sets and say, thank you, Jerry. Yay, V. Nice, Scotty. Trey, I have an unopened bottle of Blanton's here waiting for the right occasion. Wow. Congratulations. Good job, Scotty. So happy for you, Scotty. Look at that, Scotty. Everybody loves you, man. Well, government lesson and collect and take it go. Hope not. If you're not being asked to film women cook smash burgers, you're not smashing hard enough. You're not smashing hard enough, he says. If you're not being asked to film women cooking smash burgers, you're not smashing hard enough. Well, I agree with that. Let's look and go. V said, let's go. Here goes Scotty. Profit, what the hell? Might have to take the day off work. Yes. Congratulations, Scotty, with 99 sats again. Thank you. V, let's go. Thank you, Scotty. Scotty boy. Sin, that stuff is smooth, bro. Nice, Scotty. Scotty too hottie. Jor. Trey, yes, sir. Also, Mitchers. V, are you spending or keeping? If you have an unopened bottle of blend, you ain't stacking hard enough, Sin joke. V, you're the man, player 3. Let's fucking go. Fanny, I feel attacked. V in the house. Haha, you ain't smashing. Yep. I told you guys about Maria, right? My ex roommate. Breaking the Bitcoin Technician says, just uploaded a video. Nice. Thank you, Backpacker. Appreciate that, brother. We're going to go watch him after this. For sure. Backpacker's always promoting, man. We love you, Trent. V, what you want to do, brother? You want to spin or you want to keep your 100, brother? Let me know, V. This is the all or nothing game, sir. I know you're here. I just saw you comment. I completely agree with you, Paris. That's 1 million Satoshi. I agree. How many more of these stacking jokes are we going to make? Jerry Reed. Paris is a bot. I think he is. No, Maria. Who? No, Maria who? Keep. All right. I can show you guys her if you like, Ian. Yo, I'm back. Just had some Fogo D Chow. It's all good, brother. I got you. Maria. She reminds me of a West Side Story. Yes. She has a beautiful personality, guys. Dude, that guy has my back. I listed that video 2 minutes ago. Oh, Backpacker's the man. Sin, just razzing you. I have so many bottles since I promote alcohol, LOL. So I maintain sacking hard enough. I need to bootleg, sell them for sats, for real. 3 million Bitcoin loss. Yes, Paris. Amazing Brazilian steakhouse. All you can eat. Oh, wow. I just had some Fogo. Oh, nice. You're not stacking hard enough then, Jason. Imagine what we could do if we took it seriously about all these reasons we're not stacking hard enough. For real, Lauren. I stack pretty hard, though. I'm not going to lie. She living like a movie star. Yes, she is. Backpacker is on it. Yes, he is. Jason, you got some money and LOL. Minion. No bot. MAGA from Texas. Okay, Paris. I'm going to put Paris on the wheel. Paris, you got to, did you hit the subscribe button, sir? Have you subscribed? Because we're stuck on this certain number here. Have you subscribed? That is the question. There you go. Thank you, Paris. Jason, we're taking Jerry hostage next spring and forcing him to eat there. No, you're not. Sin, I cannot do it, bro. I'm sorry, man. Listen, Sin, I love you, man. You know that. I cannot do it, bro. I can't. Paris, I'm gonna put you on the wheel, bro. Thank you for subscribing. Paris, do you have a Speed wallet? If you don't, this is how I'm gonna pay you out. If you don't have one, go down to the description box and I'll hook you up. Click on the link and use my code and you'll get off 500 sats. Yes. I haven't bought coffee creamer since I discovered Bitcoin. Pepe, if your other half isn't listing reason why you're not stacking hard enough in the background while you're listening, then you're not stacking hard enough. I love that, Pepe. I love it. 5,000 sats per month. Yes. You're good. Who's doing 5,000 sats per month? LOL, Jor. What are we talking here? What I miss? I haven't had. Oh yeah, 5. Yeah. Yo, Skittles, what's up, bro? How are you? You can put you on? Am I on the wheel? On that wheel? No, I can put you on there, Skittles. Skittles. Skittles, did you Skittles? Did you subscribe yet, though, sir? That's the question. I gotta have cream and maple syrup in my coffee. Nice. Skittles, have you subscribed yet, man? Yes, BTC Backpacker. Raider, you look like you have been having black coffee anyways. I also drive my tires long enough that one blew on the highway. Exactly. That's what I was talking about. Am I on that wheel? You sure are. I am stacking hard enough. You are. Bro, we would drop squad your ass because you're not paying. It's a mad sign of disrespect to tell a Southerner no when they are trying to feed you. All right, man. All right. I'm not gonna tell you no, man. You know that, son. Damn. You my bodyguard anyways, but shit, man. I don't, okay, son. I don't like somebody paying. That's a lot of money, bro. Gee, Skittles, what you doing in here? LOL. Jerry, lunch or dinner on me when I touch down in Vegas. Oh, thanks, Trey. I appreciate it. Whatever you want to do, man. Whatever you want to do, bro. I ain't got no cash, man. I'm just saying, I don't have it. What the heck does that mean, Samantha? I know, right? I was wondering the same thing. Like premium sub? Nah, just a regular sub. Jerry, one cast will be worth 82 in 12 years. It will be Bitcoin little brother soon. You'll see. Yeah, I keep seeing you say that, Simon. But I respectfully disagree with you, Simon. If you're not stacking sats in general, then F you, Ginger says. Black coffee is the way to go, Kevin says. LOL, hey, GOW. Taste the rainbow. And maple syrup and coffee is the most Canadian thing you could have said. I do put syrup in mine. Not maple syrup, though. Paris, only sell your Bitcoin to other Bitcoin. Not banks can buy back. Hey, Paris, I like that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. Yes. You're not the boss of me, Geraldo. Okay, man. I know that, sir. I know that. You on my sub list. I didn't pay for the premium yet, though. Okay. 82 per cat was simple, just like you said. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Samantha, whatever the hell you want it to me. Sure. I have to take a vacation 6 years. I cash out for sats every year. Okay, good, Paul to go. Simon says, good luck with that. I got you, man. I live in the maple syrup producing region. I'll hook y'all up with the best. Okay. Fair point, Samantha. That's my line. LOL reverse. If we are to sell to another Bitcoiner peer to peer, is it safest to do it face to face via Lightning? Yeah. Depends. Do the math, Jerry. All right, man. Okay, bro. We get it. You like Casper. All right, V, congratulations. Player 4, you're up. Yeah. Simon, just to let you know, you're wasting your breath, bro. Nobody in this chat's going to buy Casper, man. I love you, though. I know you're a Bitcoiner, though. Jason. Maple Bitcoin needs a line of maple syrup, for real. And that's no disrespect, Simon. I like you, man. You know what I mean? I like you, but I'm not messing with that. I don't mess with any S coins, brother. Reading the room, doing the math, yes. Please and thank you. Yes, and sure, Bitcoin only in this chat, LOL. J-Rod, good game, Jason. Tell us you don't understand Bitcoin without saying you don't understand Bitcoin. I think he does, though, Jor. That's the thing. Someone separates Amanda and Jor again. Yes. Your go. Eric Gavin is not competing with Bitcoin. Yes, it is, Simon. It wants to be money. It is trying to compete. I mean, it's not a competition, but it's trying, absolutely. Do you guys have maples in Montana, Georgia? Casper. Simon, don't even try. LOL. You're Jason, what you want to do, man? You got 100 sats, brother. Bitcoin only for me, yeah. And I'm not knocking you, man. You do what you want, brother. You do what you want. I just don't fuck with it. Excuse my language. Really, don't excuse my language. Did I tell you guys about Maria yet? She's pretty cool. It's usually Sharon giving me shit, yeah. Lauren Stern, perhaps you? But have you heard of XRP? I think I have, man. Yes, of course, VJ. Ginger, Boo altcoins. Holy moly. All right, Jason, what you want to do, brother? Casper? We're talking about Casper and my Allen Iverson voice. Practice? If you have any Casper, then you ain't stacking hard enough. Tell him, Ginger. So bullish on Jerry S. I'm trying not to, George. Jesus, I can't help it sometimes, man. Gas one straight up. Oh, you want to hear some F bombs, guys? Like I said, I did a video on Tumble. Type in Jerry Loves Freedom and check this one out. If you want to see some F bombs. Speaking of that, yeah, I heard it's going to the Bitcoin technique. Yes, Ginger, all cap, bullish. Did you miss a few zeros, my guy? She does give you shit on multiple channels too. Yes, all cap. What a joke. Yep. All right, Jason, where you at, brother? Samantha is telling you. All right, I'm just gonna Jason. I'm just gonna give you the 100, bro. I know you're here. You're just doing something right now. All right, player 5. You're up. No, buddy. Thank you. Player 5. Jason, you won, but Flipper, look at her. Wait, YouTube flag, have you mentioned other streaming platforms? Flag, I mean, they don't like it, Trey. They don't like it. You know what I mean? So I don't even play with them, man. I might have the big 20 technician. I'm pretty sure it's called Frumble. Yes. Frumble. That's what it's called, Samantha. Good game, Flipper. Yeah. Flipper times 2. Flip. That's all I want to play. I want to play that for her, Sin. Flip. Game over. Flip. That's definitely a copyright. Flipper. I'm an easy target. People know too much about me. Huge disadvantage. Yes. Keep it. All right, good. That's smart. Before we Flipper, that's the ones, man. The Flipper times 2. YouTube is listening. Yes. Have a great y'all. My neighbor just came over. All right, Paul. Thank you again for the 15,000. Appreciate it, brother. YouTube pretty much helped me when I started using it on my streams. Yep. Sure do. I love YouTube. You talking about practicing? Flip. She says she will keep since it hasn't landed on her today. It's all good. Good night, Paul. Yep. Always competitive with her sister. Absolutely. Jerry also an easy target. We talk too much. Oh my God. Well, you're the one that targets me the most, Jor. I have homies that professionals. It's not easy to do on a pro level as folks think. I'm just funny enough to keep my wife from leaving me. Nah, Sonny. Nah, Sin. You are funny, brother. Wally. Okay, let me see here. I told Maria that if she ever I think this is the Smash Burger one again. Let's watch this. I think this is Smash Burger one. Yeah. I told her if I ever get rich that I want her to make this for me, and I want her to be my personal chef. So check this out.
There's a late night smash idea. Let me show you how to make my barbecue chip, mac and cheese smash burgers. Once the pasta is cooked, we're adding our thick load of heavy cream and our seasonings, giving that.
By the way, guys, she used to always do that. Before she started cooking, she always like pulls her pants up. Like she gets really serious. She's like, all right, I'm gonna mean business, Jerry. I'm gonna, pull my pants up and we're gonna get busy in this kitchen. I said, okay, well, do your thing.
Here's a late night smash idea. Let me show you how to make my barbecue chip, mac and cheese smash burgers. Once the pasta is cooked, we're adding our thick load of heavy cream and our seasonings, giving that a mix, and then we're adding our 3 cheese blend. I use mild cheddar, sharp cheddar, and mozzarella, and this is a different way than you guys have seen me do mac and cheese before. This way it'll set up perfectly on top of the meat. You guys also know I always tell you to massage the meat, but for smash burgers, you really...
Did you hear what she said, guys? This is the most important part of it, okay? You guys gotta massage the meat, guys, okay? This is how it gets tender. Listen.
Massage the meat, but for smash burgers, tell you to massage the meat, but for smash burgers, you really don't want to play with the meat too much. That way it gets those nice crispy edges. So we smash, flip, add cheese, add the mac and cheese on top, and then I use my favorite barbecue chips that I actually fly cross country to get. And that's about it, guys. It really does not take long, probably less than 30 minutes. I also made some fries to go with it on the side, but it is so good for a late night meal. Who wouldn't want a late night smash these burgers?
I would love to late night smash those burgers. I used to too. You know what I mean? That's my old roommate, guys. That's Maria. Trey. Trey, that's Maria. Trey, that's Maria. Trey. No vegetable, bro. What's up? I know. That's too much. Well, I like the macaroni and cheese on the burger. Is that what you're talking about? The macaroni and cheese, the squishy macaroni? Adding heavy cream to the edge. Wait, what were me, Jeff? You got your son to me right now in this video, yo. LOL. Where's the beef? Yes, T. This is insane. I would pay 1 million sat to see BTS footage of this scene. Yeah, well, yeah, we had fun. She was pretty good. You know, my roommate. She had oh my god, she had a great personality. That's something I made for sure. After a nice indica joint rolled up. LOL. Great personality, man. She pulls her pants up because her massive suck up most of the fabs of her pants. Okay, yeah, all right. Where are we? We're on a Bitcoin show, guys. We are on a Bitcoin show. All right. Oh my goodness. You guys are too funny, man. All right, guys. All or nothing game is over with. Congratulations to the winners. And now it's time for the 15,000 sat spin from Paul the Goat. Great orange pill video. Anonymous isn't so anonymous at the moment. I know that's right. Yeah, I got a lot of videos of her in my phone, Trey. That's Maria, Trey. That's Maria. She used to rent a room for me. She broke up with her boyfriend. She has a series about trying to get, a man, because she just got a low self-esteem, Trey. You know what I mean? Much love, Paul. Samantha Nakamoto. Someone pulled in front of Jorah's house during his live this morning on a golf cart. He was joking. It was a sub who came to say hi, and he didn't know who it was. You still here? Shout out Paul to go for the nice gesture. Absolutely, Trey. Absolutely. So let's do it 10 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna pay it right on the spot too. I'm gonna pay this right on the spot. So, and again, Maria's my ex roommate. She's super, super, super nice, guys. And I got some more videos of her. So you want to check her out tomorrow? We can do that. Damn, you still here? Shout out Paul to go for nice gesture. Yeah, 15,000 sats. Oh, Maddie's in the house. Maddie, what's up? All right, let me put Maddie and Coco on here. Damn, Maddie, you came just in time. Just about to do a 15,000 spin. Watch her win. Maddie, what's up? Okay, let's see. Low self-esteem. She got the total package, but I get it. Yeah, man. She just, she's a low self-esteemer, Trey. That's what I like. That's what I like to deal with. She's, and that's why I said Samantha was very, very upset with her. And I told people this before. You weren't here earlier. But I said when Samantha, I think this is part of the reason we broke up. Samantha, when she went to the gun range, she would, on the target, she'd put Maria's picture on the target. Can you believe that, Trey? Take a look. Yeah. Samantha was a very competitive young lady, and she did not like Maria, guys. So on that target, I mean, I know you guys were looking right at that target. She put Maria's picture on that target, guys. And I'm like, why are you doing this, honey? She's like, I don't like her. And I'm like, all right. Bitcoin conferences put a target on you. It does. Wow, she hated her that much. LOL. She dangerous with that 50. Yeah, man. Yeah. Because I used to rent rooms. I used to have a different place. I used to rent the rooms, and Maria rented a room from me, Trey. And Samantha would collect the rent, and I didn't charge Maria rent, Trey. I just didn't charge her, bro. I said, look, because she came to my door with a huge cake. And she says, hey, if I can cook for you every day and clean for you, my boyfriend just kicked me out. Can you stay? I said, sure. Why not? And I spent a lot of time with Maria, guys. And Samantha didn't like that. She said I was too nice. So I think I heard you say, F you, Maria. Heard her say, F you, Maria. I see a target, but I don't think I see the target you're talking about. I got a lot of stories for you guys, man. Let's see Samantha with a question and overgive. Yo, can't wait. Who will get added to the story next week? All good times here, Dab Data. But I think Samantha was jealous of Maria having bigger assets. Well, yeah. Maria's cake. She made these huge cakes, man. Huge, man. Wombs are. Oh God. Oh my God. I got the best job in the world. I swear to God, read these damn comments. Nobody's turned down good home cooked meals, right? And she asked me, she says, please, when a girl starts crying, I'm a sucker, man. I'm a sucker for her. I said, you know what? You can stay. And again, she had a low self-esteem, man. And I'm gonna show you her how I can get a man series. She's got a bunch of these videos. I'm gonna show you guys these. And I got them in my phone. I looked at my whole phone and said, damn, Maria, I haven't seen her in a while. I have to call her sometimes. She showed up with a huge cake, vanilla cake. Yeah, huge cake. She cooked some good cakes, soft cakes too. And Jerry would never stir the pot between them. Oh no, of course not, Lord. I'm falling for it every time. Oh man, she had the best. She had the best personality, guys. She just did. You know what I mean? Such a sweetheart. Bigger assets. I get it. Maria's definitely calling all the boys to the yard. Yes, she is. Oh my God. You guys know that song. Oh, and they're like, it's better than yours. Jerry loves the bakery. I do, Kevin. Kevin knows I like the bakery. Kevin knows I like the bakery. Kevin was with me in in Vegas. Sometimes we get on track and talk about sats. Sometimes, yeah, Lord. Sometimes we get on track and talk about Bitcoin in the market. Sats. Sensei. Got to throw it at I normally don't like getting my face smashed in cake, but I mean. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. I drink your milkshake. For real, man. Oh my God, you guys are so funny, man. Oh, I'm gonna have to call Maria. See how she's doing. She'd be a good co-host, right? Huge cake and a couple of buns. Yes. You saw the buns on that smash burger? I mean, you heard what she said, guys. You know what I mean? That song was fire, yes. We just men being men. LOL. Yes, man. Yes. Remember, folks, always practice. Sin, stop it, man. You know what? I said I'm gonna be following Sin around. I can't hang around Sin, man. Sin's gonna be making me laugh too much. Oh my gosh. Sin, you are a damn fool, man. I can't tell. It is a family-friendly show. It is, man. When I show Maria, I'm showing you guys, you got to help your fellow neighbor, guys. Let's talk about sats, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Oh my God. That's funny too, man. Sin Diesel and damn near the bathwater for real. Sin is a fool. Can I have my cake and eat it too? I mean, why not? Listen, I really got to know. Is it cake? Yes, it is. Safe SARS sends for the whiz. Yes. Oh my God. Sats. Yes. Oh my gosh. Mega Rain. Definitely family friendly. My kiddos are busting up laughing right now. Oh no, you're not laughing at me. You're laughing at the things. All right, let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coco and Maddie's here. LOL. Oh my God, you guys are so damn funny. All right, guys, 15,000 sats. Seems family friendly to me. It just buns and cakes and meats, just receipts and cooking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. And there's another t-shirt. Always practice safe sats. Thank you, Sin. Sin could make some serious t-shirts. Could he not? All his damn jokes and sayings. Oh my God, Diesel. Sound right? Look at the wheel. I landed on my name. Yes, Lawrence Stern. All right, guys, 15,000 sats from Paul the Goat. Are you ready? Are you ready? 15,000 sats. I'm going to pay it right now. Let me pull up Strike. Okay, I'm going to pull up my black book so I can highlight your name and copy and paste it. If I can find it. And I'm going to pay this right when it hits. Nice. Safe sats makes sense because of cold storage. Exactly. Thanks, Paul. No doubt. Fire in the chat. Yes. Fire in the chat, guys. All right, guys. 15,000 sats. I'm going to count down from 15. 15, 14, 13. Got the running shoes, Jerry? Yes, I do. Trey, running shoes on. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15,000 sats minutes. Hold on, buddy. Woke up bullish. You're the winner, my friend. Congratulations. Fire. He's a runner. He's a track star. Let's do it, Paul. Boom. Good luck. What a show, man. What a show. You guys are so damn funny. Woke up bullish. Let me send you that right now, brother. Congratulations, sir. I'm working. Okay, buddy. No problem, bud. Congratulations, man. Oh, my God. That was so... You guys are killing me. Let's go. Congratulations, brother. Let me give you that right now, sir. Woke up bullish. Double check that. 15,000 big ones, man. Wow, man. Thank you so much, Paul. Appreciate you, brother. 10 sat fee. Wow. Oh, thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. Boom. There you go. Woke up. He woke up like this. Boom. Let's go. WUB. Congrats. Man, that's bull. Yes. Congrats. Bullish. Win. Great show once again. Thank you, Trey. I appreciate that, man. You guys make it great. You really do, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. Woke up. Boom. Epic stream tonight. Thank you, Bang. I appreciate you, man. Tell your friends, man. Tell your friends. Bullish. Yay, bullish. Bullish. Thank you, Jerry and everyone. What a stream today. Oh, man. Sin. Oh, my God. Sin is so damn funny. You guys are so funny. Okay, who kept up with all the rules or why you're not stacking hard enough? Oh, man. Awesome, Paul. Another fine Bitcoiner getting blessed. Thanks. Yes. If your phone case isn't faded, it's Jerry's case. You're stacking hard enough. For real. Right? For real. Thank you, man. Got it, Jerry. Thank you again. And thank you, Paul. No doubt, man. No doubt. Love you guys, man. You guys are the shit. Seriously, man. You guys literally have been giving me the best job in the world, man. And speaking of that, you know what part of my job is to pull up this right here. The thing we don't like to see, but we have to see it. Now, grade 91, yes. Now we're looking at the version online, but this is the real version right here, guys. This is the official number, 37.15. This says 25. So it's a billion, it's 100 billion off. But hey, it's still a lot. Still a lot. The live clock, guys. And when you guys come to Vegas, you'll see me. I'm gonna be wearing this. I wear this out and about when I go out and about to let these people know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? In the words of Sharon, F that clock. When it's an iPhone, the phone case is the least problem, right? Sid, you are a fool, man. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. But I got a couple things to say to you guys real quick before you go. Now, listen, man. Let me get serious. Yes, Trey, that's the real time. That is the real time. Oh, my God. It will be double by the time we get to Vegas, Jerry. Damn right, man. He just woke up, yes. Look at Sharon. Sharon been in the back. Look at Sharon, Sin. She said, F that clock. Buddy, I'm working. You want what? I can't hear you. What? A snack? Okay, give me a minute. Don't come back in here until I come back to it. I'm going to whoop your butt. You come back in here. Jerry says, smash that clock. Yes. Good night, everyone. Good night, man. But before you go, that dot clock gadget is sweet. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Great to see and to be a new part of this family. No doubt, Skittles. Sharon B. I rep for you, Chica. Good night, Dab Data. We're in big trouble, guys. We are in big trouble. We're in a lot of debt. A lot of debt. Now, they always tell us as Americans, when we watch commercials and we went to school, what do they tell us? That don't go in debt. Right? Even though as soon as you get out of high school and go to college, you get into debt. And guess who put you in debt? The people that tell you don't be in debt. The people that collect the debt from you tell you don't get into debt. And the people that have the biggest debt tell you not to get into debt. And why are they in debt, ladies and gentlemen? We have a spending problem in this country. We're spending, and that's right here, we're spending 7.2 trillion and only making 5.2 trillion. Now, again, I'm not a mathematician here, but that's not adding up. So here's what Trump decided to do. He says, you know what? We're gonna balance the budget, just like Bill Clinton did. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna increase revenues and cut spending. And how's he gonna do that? Well, he tried it with the tariffs, and that's working so far. He's gonna grow the economy, which is helping. Bring more money here and charge more goods and services through the tariffs from overseas, and start making stuff here in America. How are they going to cut spending? Well, he said, let's try the DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, led by Elon Musk, and then it was Vivek Ramaswamy. Vivek Ramaswamy dropped out after about a month of didn't even start the job. He started running for governor of Ohio. Elon Musk went in there and he got chewed up and spit out. And they got a couple people like Big Balls. He got his ass whooped last couple weeks ago. And it ain't working. It's not. They found some ways for under Bruce, but again, the blob, the machine, the apparatus said, nah, get out of here. You're too little. Swat them away like a bug. That's what the big blob does. Why? Because the government's too big. We got 450 departments in America and on the federal level. We are too damn big and we spend too much. But fear not, ladies and gentlemen, they expect you to pay that back. How? Well, it's simple. $37.2 trillion. They expect you to go to work for 40 hours a week. They take away 40% of your pay every week or 2 weeks when you get paid. They print 40% times 2 of the money supply. Some people say 40, some people say 80. They want you to do that for 40 years so you can end up with a broken $40 watch, ladies and gentlemen. And when you do that, as a taxpayer here in America, you owe $323,000. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they told me that America is a democracy. I didn't vote for that. Did you? I don't think so. But we got options now. We didn't have them before. A lot of gold and silver stackers think it was gold that can stop it. But again, we've had gold for 5,000 years. You cannot trust a custodian with gold. It's not going to work. Gold is not going to work on a blockchain. It's not going to work as a derivative with $1 on top of the gold again. You cannot trust human beings with gold. It has to be a separate system outside of this system. I got an idea for you, Mr. Trump, President Trump. You already got it on part of your balance sheet in a strategic reserve. Let me tell you a little bit about it. It's scarce, uninflatable, portable, durable, international, fungible, divisible, verifiable in supply, decentralized, unconfiscatable, which means it is unstoppable. It is unstoppable. It is the antithesis, the opposite of what we have today. And what do we have today? We have a whole lot of spending, man. 1.7 trillion right here, Medicare and Medicaid over my head. Social Security over my right shoulder, left shoulder for you. 1.5 trillion in Social Security, which again, we're paying into it, but it's not going to be there. Some estimates say between the year 2032 and 2035. The defense, the Pentagon, the war machine, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, security of our country. We spend $921 billion of that, of our 7.2 trillion. I don't have a problem with that, spending on military. I don't. As long as it's a strong military, not a woke military. Big difference. But here's where I have my problems. Right there at the end, in the red. We're spending $1 trillion on the interest on that debt, ladies and gentlemen, which, by the way, you have to owe $323,000, and it's going up and up and up. That system that I talked about earlier, that I listed all those different things, that new money has been around 16 and a half years, is the only way that we're going to break this system, pay off the national debt, stop inflation, put our country back on track, make it a unit of account with this new money, because we're the leaders, America, guys. No disrespect to any other country. But if you take our country and have this money as the base layer, not only will we fix the money, we will fix the world. And if you decide today that you're going to stack this money today during this gold rush like we talked about earlier, your family in the future, you may not believe this or not, and it may be a digital or some kind of cyber statue, but they will be building statues of you in the future, ladies and gentlemen, for stacking this money. And since you've been here with me for 3 hours, if I had to take a guess, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. Thank you guys for being here so much, man. Thank you guys for the love, support, everything, man. Our strike buy just went through in the hour. We got, what did we get for the hour? We got 872 units of the hardest money in the world for $1 effing dollar, guys. It is the only way. Bitcoin is the way, ladies and gentlemen. And you're here with me and you're early, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you know that or not, you are. Thank you guys so much for the zaps. That really helps. You guys fund this channel. You fuel this channel. And I appreciate you so much. Thank you guys for being here with me, giving me the love, and most importantly, giving me the most precious asset, even more important than your Satoshis, and that's your time, because you cannot get that back, and I appreciate you. We will be back here tomorrow at the same time, same bat channel for Thursday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. But here's what I want you to do until then, until I see you tomorrow. I want you to have the best night of your life tonight. Have a great day tomorrow, and work your fucking ass off tomorrow. Do you hear me? Work your ass off. Stack your ass off like a madman, because you're not stacking hard enough. Learn, teach, repeat, and do it over and over and over again, and be the best version of yourself. And like the great Jim Rohn says, work harder on yourself than you do any job. Use that fiat job to fuel your family in the future. All right? Be the best version of yourself. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much again. I'll catch you here on the live, hopefully, God willing. And until then, and as you guys know, I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.